Folks, and welcome to Deathwatch, Last Bastion, a Warhammer 40k actual play right here on DMDM Studios. Thank you very much to my players. Thank you very much to everybody in chat for being here. I surely do appreciate you. Let's get right on into it. Introduce, please, starting with Red. Who you are, who your character's home chapter is, and what their specialty is here in the Deathwatch.
Right on. Okay, so just want to say, folks, that this is a really nice campaign that we're promoting love and peace here. We are no, I'm just kidding. Fuck, we're killing any Xenos that comes within like 100 miles of each other. So I'm playing Sugan. Sugan is a psyker, a librarian specifically from Salamanders. I believe that's the, I want to say 18th. Sunrise? I believe it's 18th.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to the lore.
Nope, that's correct. You're good.
Nice, good job.
Hell yeah, I'm a good lore boy now.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I guess I'm just like describing generally what they are and what they do. So, Sugan his personal demeanor is gregarious. He's not like Ultramarine, Space Marine. He's super friendly, and he's stubborn too, and you'll come to find that I actually have to make checks to see if I can overcome my stubbornness at some points. But he really likes humanity to the point of like almost envying them, being like, I could be like you if I wasn't saving your lives, but I'm happy to do it. At the end of the day, he's literally, I think he is the nice Space Marine out of the group. I don't think the rest of you motherfuckers are playing some sadistic, mean people. But yeah. Sugan, he's a certified good boy. He's the kind of guy that'll. Salamanders have a reputation for staying until their last breath because they're stubborn. That's what Sugan does. Sugan's just like, I'm gonna do the right thing for humanity, regardless of whether or not that's what the Inquisitor would like. So.
Very good introduction, Red. Thank you very much. So,
hey. I will be playing our good buddy Helicoprion. Helicoprion is from the Carcharodons chapter of the Space Marines. There's no indication as to who their Primarch is, so good luck, Godspeed. He is our tactical Marine. Generally, the guy that's got all the guns, also prone to using a jetpack, moving around the battlefield with speed, and filling in any holes we've got in the line, so to speak. He's pretty stoic. The Carcharodons are not known for being really talkative or friendly. They're known for being bloodthirsty killers that don't even bother asking questions. They just start with the chainsword and end with the chainsword. So, I'm a good one to follow up from Sugan, as we're kind of the polar opposites. Yeah. We've got talkative, tall, happy man, and we've got not at all talkative, not at all happy, tall man. We're both pretty tall. Even for Space Marines, we've got the height.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they make them different on Nocturne, I'm just saying.
Awesome. Thank you, Soul.
I am not Slender Man. That's no.
Slender Man.
I do not wear a suit.
I have facial features, thank you. Very good introduction. Appreciate it, Soul. Omni.
The last architect, and I'll be playing Daxon Talc, everyone's favorite Knights Numinary Apothecary. The Knights Numinary are a chapter of my own design. I have been playing them on and off for the better part of 5 years in the tabletop, and I have made rules for them in Deathwatch using the Create Your Own chapter rules. Long and short, they're all sword masters, and their culture is built around dueling and community investment. So, in a lot of ways, them and the Salamanders have a little in common. The Salamanders are all about heroes and protecting their community. The Knights Numinary are all about swords and protecting their communities. Daxam, on the other hand, isn't nearly as nice as Sugan is. Sugan is a nice guy. Daxam is a doctor who does not have time for a bedside manner, and is also a space marine and so sociopathically, sociologically dissuaded from being nice about it. That said, he'll keep you alive, and he'll probably help you kill some Xenos too. And if anything gets within, say, 15 feet of him, it's going to be sliced up like a slap chop commercial. And that's me.
Awesome. Thank you, Omni. Wonderful, wonderful introduction. Mega appreciate you bearing with us while you are moving across the United States for the first session. Giga Chad. Bear with us for the poor audio on his part this session, folks. Next time it will be fixed, so I'm just happy he's here. Thank you.
My pleasure, man. Yeah, everybody. I'm coming in with an awkward vox from a hotel Wi-Fi using my phone Discord, so...
Yeah, Omni,
be patient, people.
Omni was scouring the ruins of Cadia, and he found a cool box floating by, and that's how he's coming into us live. But Cadia stands, by the way. Cadia stands.
Yeah, I'm sending all 5 square feet left of it. But you know, the signal's not too bad.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Omni. And Sale, thank you so much for the gift sub, homie. So much love, dude. Thank you. Very kind. Alec Azam is currently traveling through the sky, so I'm not going to introduce his character, which is very fitting because you're not really going to know much about him. He's playing a tech marine, I will say his specialization, and he is a black shield, which if you do not know what that means, it means that he has forsworn his previous chapter. Dylan, please.
Hello, I am Dylan, and I'm here playing Mago Hasdrubal of the Blood Angels. Like Red, I am also playing a Psyker. I am your resident muscle wizard. Blood Angels are the 9th Legion. I am also a good lore boy.
Hell yeah.
And I am going to be your frontliner, despite the fact that I am a wizard. Space Marines do not have squishy characters. Not at all. Unlike some of the more stoic members of our kill team, and unlike the more gregarious Tugin, the Blood Angels try to reconnect with your humanity through various art forms, like painting, sculpture, poetry, that kind of stuff. I assume movies are in there as well. So that is Mago Hasdrubal of the Blood Angels.
Fantastic. Wonderful job. Thank you very much to my players for those fantastic introductions. Thank you very much for all the hard work and love that you put into these characters. I know that we're all here because not only do we love playing tabletop role-playing games and we love each other, but we really love 40K. We have I would say, a very genuine shared passion for the... I know we all love the lore. Red's newer to it, but I'm not going to speak for him. I know that we all have a passion for the game or the media in some way, shape, or form. However, and we said this in the session 0, but it does need to be said again, there are a lot of themes that are present in Warhammer 40K that we do not in any way, shape, or form condone. Fascism being one of the chief tenets of the setting. Deeply rooted I'll just say abuse of human life, very dark, very gritty tone. If that is not something that you are down with, then I urge you, please, there's tons of other fantastic content creators out there on Twitch that are streaming something completely different that you will probably love. We have other fantastic shows here on this channel that are not so dark and so gritty. But we are not here to shy away from what 40K is. We are not going to be crossing a few lines. That is abuse of children, really any harm coming to kids of any variety, abuse of animals, and pretty much anything that breaks the TOS of Twitch. So, with all of that being said, I believe that if you need more clarification, we went on like a 30-minute tirade in the session 0. You can check out the VOD. But for now, let's get into it, guys. We start aboard the cold vessel. A vessel not in nature or shape, but a vessel of hate. A bastion of incarnate rage, humanity screaming against the Xenos, chaos, and all that would seek to see the souls of mankind extinguished. This vessel goes by the name of Watch Fortress Ariok, a positively massive platform, for lack of a better term. This platform is home to many Deathwatch kill teams, many such like our players here. At the present moment, one by one, you awaken in your quarters, not necessarily from slumber, because as we all know, Space Marines do not have to sleep, but from meditations, from your cleaning of your own armor, from whatever it is that you yourself would be doing within your quarters. You receive a notification on the terminal. It comes through with a message bidding for the 5 of you to come to a very specific place here on Watch Fortress Ariok. This spire, known as the Tower of Brass, reaches into the void from the center of the fortress. And you know that it is home to, number one, the Inquisition's diplomatic and established order here at the fortress, and number two, a particular Inquisitor, one that you know has a very specific way that she likes to keep her quarters, as it were. I am pulling this up. Please, who would like to go first? Introduce what you would, how you would be finding this message.
I think we should roll initiative.
I'm fine with that.
I'm gonna roll my fat D10, my agility mod.
Mm-hmm.
You'll all have to trust me on my end. I'm usually rolling on crit dice, and I have no way of sharing with you without crashing my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing with you for over a year. You're fine.
Thank you, Chief.
Derek doesn't know it, but I've cheated on every single roll up until this point.
Holy sh! 2.
Nice.
Good job. Is that with your agility mod?
That's with just a D100 flat.
Oh, it should be a D10.
Oh, you're rolling a D10. Yeah. Initiative.
Okay, there you go. I'll do it.
Agility mod.
Jesus.
Also, so you rolled a D1, by the way.
3 plus mod.
So I did.
7 total.
7 plus your mod.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay, just fucking flex on it. Why don't you?
I mean, call me out, see what happens.
Mr. Shark Boy.
Kane says you
Where's
cheated
Lava Girl
on
at?
every roll. Your rolls were awful. Cheat harder.
Who said that? Who said that?
Daedalus
Fucking
Kane.
Daedalus Cade. Fucking, yeah, you're right, my bad.
Oh man.
You must have seen the rolls last session.
Okay, so that is going to be Helicoprion starting us off.
So I'm receiving a message, right?
You are receiving a message from Inquisitor. I just had her name right here. It is Carmilla.
All right. So this would probably find me meditating, sitting in silence somewhere. Whatever furnishings were in my initial dormitory cell, they've pretty much been cleared out. It's very Spartan, even for a Space Marine. We're talking like stripped down, cold slab, no furnishings, no distractions, nothing like that. So the message probably just pulls me out of contemplating the void, and without much preamble or really even a surprise, just reach over, flick open the Vox and see what the message says. Is it a data slate? Is it an audio message? Is it like some poor chapter surf that's been wedged into a ventilation duct?
That would be very funny, but no, it just comes in the very, very plain text. Author, Watch Captain Darius Luxus, second company. And then it says to Helicoprion.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says, your presence is being requested in the Tower of Brass. Inquisitor Quist seeks audience.
All right. So yeah, I would throw my robe on and head on out. Because I imagine we're not just rocking full battle plate all the time. I'm just wearing a robe otherwise.
Okay. Mako, that would put you next.
So it does just so a message just would come to my recorders, correct? Like.
Yes, you all have terminals in your quarters. You have very Spartan quarters. There's like a slab for you to lay on and like an armor rack in a chest for your signature warrior.
I imagine that just as Mago is about to leave his quarters, he's already finished his meditation for the past 2 hours. He's about to head to like a sparring rack where he can practice his swordplay. But he is stopped when he receives the missive, and just wearing the typical body suits that the Astartes wear under their armor, he throws on a robe and with sword in hands, he heads on over to the room where they're going to have the meeting.
All right. That is going to put Sugin next.
Okay. Sugin was busy, just probably just tinkering with his stuff, because Sugin's the kind of, he's a salamander, so he's like a master craftsman before anything else. So he's probably busy tinkering with his power stat, trying to figure out why he was stunned for 5 turns in a row. And other than that, he receives the missive, and I'm gonna be quite frank. Sugin doesn't read the whole thing because he anticipates other people can read the whole thing, and then give him a better synopsis of it, because he doesn't like all the sort of fluff that the Inquisition likes to put into their
There's no
text,
fluff to this message. It is straight and to the point. It is from your watch captain.
Okay, in that case, he'd read the whole thing. That's unusual. He's gonna read the whole thing. That's crazy.
The same thing it says to Helicoprion from watch captain Darius Luxus, except this time it says to Sugin. Your presence is being requested at the Tower of Brass. Inquisitor Quist seeks audience with you.
I figure what Sugin was doing, so what happened to those humans that we saved? Are they on base right now?
They are currently being psychically scoured. Their minds are being checked by inquisitorial agents. Those on, I would probably say, in the Tower of Brass, making sure that they have no mark of the Xenos upon their body. No, you're dealing with High Fleet Dagon in the previous escapade there, so they're definitely making sure they don't have any kind of gene stealer badness going on, all that good stuff.
Okay. He was probably just observing that. Mostly just so he can make sure that they're not being too brutal to these humans.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you, they would not let you in there to...
No!
Yeah.
I saved them, they're like my children now. Alright, fine.
You can talk to somebody after your meeting with Inquisitor Quist. It's probably a good thing that's in the same place.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's just literally right there. I'll say that. Yeah, for brevity's sake, I'll say that he was like going to meet with those humans, and then he got the message, and he just like, okay, duty calls, but then we'll come back. Like,
All right. Very good. And Dixon Talk, please round us out.
For that. So, Jackson's probably been very busy as of late. After the last, after our last battle, we had not one, not two, but three characters nearly go down to various things. We had Eucephalus, who is currently, as a result of his engagement with a tech priest and overriding his nervous system. I imagine that was a fun medical procedure to ensure his cybernetics and his neurological system is fine.
Oh, yeah.
On top of that, we also had ourselves a Blood Angels librarian who may or may not have had a heart forcibly excised from his chest by a Siren Talon, courtesy of a Hive Talon, and Sukin himself, who he exerted so much warp stress on his body that he passed out. And that's a Space Marine passing out. So yeah, our boy has been busy doing medical interventions for the past week, and I figure he spent a lot of time in the Watchtower Apothecarium. The time he hasn't been spending there, he has been spending resting, a combination of meditation and sleeping and sword play in the cages. And today, I imagine he was in the middle of taking a break from helping make sure that Bucephalus's new augments will properly be set in, and he was probably at the sparring cages at the time he got this missive. At which point he slid on his helmet, scanned through, and saw the message, read it, and just immediately picked up his blade and just started walking for the Tower of Brass, not another word. Probably a couple smoldering servitors behind him, assuming that the chapter soaps will take care of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Bucephalus is still in surgery. You probably were like overseeing them and maybe even doing some of the surgery yourself, but the chirurgeons are going to be at him for a long time. He is getting a lot of work done. So, yeah. He got pretty fucked
he was
up.
just like, yeah, I think he was sort of like invested in a particular part of the procedure. Like, because a lot of those sort of things, it's not just like one surgeon. Like, if you have someone with, like, if you have brain surgery or, like, open heart surgery, it's like 5 surgeons operating a team. Yeah. And he's probably overseeing or just, like, involved in one particular process he just didn't trust the chirurgeons to handle. Until, like, another apothecary would probably relieved him. So he's in good hands, I'm sure.
Absolutely. All right. Very good. Well, as you all kind of collectively arrive from across Fortress Ariok around the same time, you see that the door has no guards. In fact, the vaulted doors into the Tower of Brass have remained unchanged over the millennia, inscribed with the Catechism of Hate, the mark of the Xenos. However, the guard stationed outside them changes as the title Inquisitor of the Chamber changes bearers. The size and nature of an Inquisitor's sentry force is indicative of the resident of the gleaming edifice, in keeping with Inquisitor Hezekiah Carmilis's violent and martial nature. She keeps no guard at all. A message that she can face any threat on her own. You pass through the unlocked doors and ascend 2 spiraling flights of stairs to Inquisitor Quist's audience room. One wall is a transparent plate of glass steel facing into the void. At the time before Ariok's weak dawn, it faces the dim light from the system's cold, rising star. Quist stands in the center of a patterned marble floor, arms clasped behind her back. She stares deeply into the eyes of you one at a time, but for only a moment, and you can feel this chill around the base of your armor, a couple of degrees before she passes her icy stare to the next. Soon as you have all entered the room, she speaks. I will be brief, as time is of the essence. Too much has already been wasted by the careless and the idle. I do not believe any of you ever made the acquaintance of my colleague, Inquisitor Zare Vincent. He is, a fine man with a nose for secrets. It may have finally been his end. He has been investigating an increasing number of harmful incidents and rumors of Xenos presence in Karlak's less tamed southern hemisphere. I'm sure I do not need to elaborate on the ramifications if such rumors should prove to be true on the Crusade's key fortress world. Yet, no one has heard from Vincent in many months. She holds up a folded letter. Until now. It's only you 5 in the room. What do y'all say?
Well, I'm the gregarious one, so I guess I'm talking. And what do you suggest that we do? Are we to find his location?
She nods. Perhaps, if it's possible. Sugan, is it?
Yes.
Sugan, I received this letter written in Vincent's own hand only hours ago. It is dated 8/16/M41. That is a year ago from the present time. It is presently 8/17. She kind of goes on. The perils and the inefficiencies of war on an unclaimed frontier kept it from my hands for almost a year. I have known him in the past as a brilliant colleague. Whatever malign forces protect these secrets, they may have already killed one of my Ordo. I do not intend to be their next victim. She hands the note over to you, and I'll share it to you guys, but you have supernatural, or not supernatural, but superhuman reading, so the moment that it's handed over, you are very quickly able to take in all of it. It says... made a note. Where'd it go? Here it is. The title line reads, and one of you guys, I've been talking a lot, one of you guys, read it off, please.
I think I can read this. Okay.
If it's too hard to read, then I can read it. It's okay.
No, I can read it. I'm just... It's not too cursive-y. Character voice or regular voice?
Your dealer's choice.
So I'm just smiling, like...
You're muted, Soul.
I double muted myself. Regular voice, please, love of God.
Okay. You don't want me to read the whole
No.
letter like this. Okay. The city beneath the sea. The legends associated with Karlak's southern seas are so varied and mutable that attempting to sift out the grains of truth from them has been a daunting task. Still, certain themes have recurred in my historical research, and the hundreds of oral legends recounted to me. Points of agreement include the sunken city. Oh my god, this is hard to read. Dozens of accounts report the existence of a vast ruined city deep beneath the Southern Ocean. Details of its appearance are sparse, but the few that exist point with disturbing agreement to a definitively inhuman design. Something omens. Ill omens. Okay, I thought that was a U. Ill omens. Virtually everything about the South is viewed with gloom and pessimism. Whether the tide is high or low, the sun shines or storms rage, soothsayers rush to call it bad tidings. Every disaster, poor crop, and stillbirth on the rest of the planet is quickly attributed to the omens from the South. Restless machine spirits. Oh boy. If only Alec was here for this one, he'd be quaking. False augury readings, engine failings, rebellious weapons. All of these phenomena and more seem to occur with unusual frequency near the Southern Ocean. Specters of death. Of all the images conjured by the native tales, this is the one which haunts my dreams. The most common purpose of these dark, ghostly apparitions is as collectors of lost souls. These black-shrouded beings rise from the sea to drag men down to oblivion. Afterlives aside, what concerns me is that if any truth lies in this particular legend, then whatever lies beneath the sea may not be quite dead after all.
Will you aid me in exposing and purging any Xenos taint on Karlak?
But of course.
Underwater Necrons!
You do not know what Necrons are.
Underwater weird robots. Dark Mechanicum.
It's always Dark Mechanicum.
It's always Dark Mechanicum.
Nobody expects the Dark Mechanicum.
Nobody does expect the Dark Mechanicum.
I like the idea that Sugan just like changed his voice to like a normal voice for a moment, and then he like immediately returns back to his voice. Yes, I will aid you.
Helicoprion.
Daxon would just like quietly nod, observing all this, taking it in.
So,
Helicoprion will definitely nod and make direct, unsettling eye contact, just to drive it home.
Creepy man.
She takes the very unsettling look that you are trying to, bestow upon her. Even an Inquisitor does not like the way that a Karkaradon looks at them.
I mean, I could make it worse. I could try and smile. Like, just
Please no.
cheerfully smile.
Hello, you.
She once more exchanges gazes with each of the Space Marines in the room, but she kind of bounces her eyes from Helicoprion. She like makes it and then like bounces her eyes really quick to Daxon next to him in the line there, and she says, "Wonderful. I am to understand that Bucephalix himself requested to be only put upon the most dangerous and highest mortality rate missions. I have little doubt he would wish to stay behind while the rest of his kill team deployed, but I understand that he is presently in surgery."
Daxon would give a quiet nod. Yes. After the last battle, there were some complications. His cybernetics are being retuned, and he's being fitted with additional modifications. The process is taking a while. He'll be ready to deploy shortly, but it will take some time to complete the necessary augmentations. The Apothecarian is moving as swiftly as they can.
She nods. Then he may benefit from his battle brothers seeking his best interests in arms and armament. I understand that the Space Marines take oaths before any mission. We are to leave in but a few hours. I would ask that you make preparations, swear your oaths, prepare yourselves. When an Inquisitor goes missing, we find why. Sorry, go ahead.
And I was going to say, he just quietly nods and sort of, I think that's a little, he's taking it all in. He's observing largely this whole thing. Trying to get a gauge on the situation, how personal. Clearly this is very personal for her. But how much of this is actually like, what she's telling us, what she's telling us this mission is. And how much of this is actually, oh yes, this terrible thing's happened to me from the League. Oh no, also, creepy thing I may want to study, as Inquisitors do. I think Daxon's reasonably dubious of inquisitorial assistance.
She, that's fair. She says, you will find our arming chambers open to you. Take whatever it is you feel you might require on this mission. We are, as it were, opening ourselves. And with that, she is gone. She turns on her heel and leaves.
Well, out of character, above table. This is interesting.
No kidding.
We got
a little bit.
Carte blanche. Nice.
I'm down with that.
Chat, real quick interjection, then I'm going to turn it right back over to you guys. You guys are crazy, chat, and I love you. I really do. And I know the players do too. For this first mission, or excuse me, this first session, I should say, there is a little soul market item called Sit Rep. You can redeem that for 5 more rec for each of our players here. However, we did a community challenge for 10 times that, 15,000, and you guys blew it out of the water to effectively double their requisition for this mission. So what we have come together and agreed upon seems like a fair and equitable solution is that they get the full requisition that they would normally have access to, and double that for special types of requisition that they can call on mission. It is resources directly linked to what the Inquisition can provide, and one of those things is called anything and everything. So the numbers, if you are curious, is 140. They have 140 requisition to outfit their characters with. They have done most of that already, and they have another 140 reserve requisition. Folks, I turn it back over to you. Neris, thank you for the self-care check.
Oh, yes. Indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
140 not split. That's flat. 140 each.
Yeah, each.
Which is
pay that much,
insanely
but I'll
huge.
pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, Derek and I bantered it back and forth trying to figure out what was going on. And no, it's legit. I know just enough about what's going on to say 140, we gonna need it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
Plus, that's one of the core tenets of the channel here. We like power.
We do like power.
Power!
It just allows Derek to throw
Power.
like worse things at us. So
Most importantly, that.
all Krork channel all the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So and I have that in common. I really like upping the ante and pushing my game masters and dungeon masters into doing horrible shit.
Ooh, mechanical whimsy Spent
Hey,
1,500 for a
points.
fate point. Nice.
Ooh.
Thank you very
That'll be
much.
nice later.
I'm gonna need that when I roll 70s all session.
Yeah. All right. Above table.
Yes.
Going back to mission brief. We're dealing with weird shit coming out of the ocean. We're dealing with an unusual, uncertain situation as far as tactics are concerned. I'd like Helicoprion to take point as mission leader. I think I'm going to be able to provide the most benefit for us all around.
Yep. The only
Yep.
time I'd ever want to be mission leader is when we're dealing with psychic shenanigans, and even then, it'd be between Dylan and I. So.
Mm-hmm. I know Alec said that his character will never take lead unless, like, something truly, truly dire happens. Daxan was lead last time, and I've got no beef with that. But a lot of the librarian and apothecary stuff is very specific.
Yeah.
So me being tactical, I think it's on me.
Also, I have specified that you can get no bonus toward with your ballistics and weapons skill towards Xenos on this mission, and I am not saying any more about that.
Well,
Yeah.
There's a reason for it.
We'd have to choose
My
a
skill
single
sets
kind
are-
of foe anyways, so it kind of screws us.
Yeah, my expertise with medicine is great for a lot of things, but against humans, honestly, it's overkill. The way Space Marines kill humans is by being in the same room as them and gently trying to harm them. So, I agree with that assessment. I think that you'd probably be the best choice for that. Daxan, frankly, prefers not to lead. He's not averse to the act, but he finds he's better as an advisor and as a support steward of his squad. His job is to keep you all alive, not leave you in battle. He'll gladly do it if one, leads to the other. But preferably, he'd rather focus on keeping you maniacs alive than leading you in strategy. Though he will gladly weigh in when needed.
Okay. So Helicoprion, as the watch captain, moves on out. Helicoprion will sweep his gaze across.
That was not the
Is,
watch captain. That was the Inquisitor.
Sorry, Inquisitor. 6, half dozen. What's the matter?
Space Marine.
Oh, yeet him out an airlock. We don't need him.
Kill him anyway.
No, Helicoprion will sweep his gaze across his battle brothers and say that he'll just coldly state, I will lead us in the oath of the Astartes on this mission.
I think Daxon would remove his helmet, and you guys would see his face for the first time. And frankly, it's relatively handsome by Space Marine standards. The biggest thing would be like his skin is beginning to crystallize on like the underside of his, like towards the top of his cheeks, under where like the rings of his eyes would be. So it's almost like he's got like a half moon spectacle of like blue crystalline like flesh almost. Around those areas, and otherwise he has black hair and surprisingly bright, piercing blue eyes, and he would just nod. Listen to this. You have a skill set that will be extremely useful in this mission.
Helicoprion will look at the others, and anyone gonna object?
No. Sigurd says nothing. Sigurd doesn't even need to say anything. Sigurd just gives you a look and a nod, like, I trust you.
You give me the thumbs up.
Big ass thumbs up.
Stamp of approval.
Right.
Mago has a look of disapproval on his face, but he nods and says, I will follow your lead on this mission.
Very well. So, Helicoprion will quietly lead you on the Oath of the Astartes. It is a oath of brotherhood, swearing to watch each other in battle, making sure that everything is good betwixt and between us. To read from the book, the Battle Brother's loyalty to the chapter and Primarch is second only to his loyalty to the Emperor. Those who serve in the Deathwatch are no different. Space Marines learn to share this loyalty with their newfound brothers in arms. Taking this oath means studying the Codex, drilling with squad tactics, and making sure that our reflexes are honed to a fine edge. We will have access to the following squad abilities: Tactical Advance, Bolterous Assault, and Tactical Spacing. Furthermore, we will add +2 to our cohesion for this mission, which means not only do we get those abilities, but we can make use of squad abilities more frequently. Now, just because I'm leading the mission doesn't mean that you can't use your chapter squad abilities. It's just that they can't have any effect on anyone else except for Bucephalix, who will be able to benefit from anyone's chapter abilities. Furthermore, I can, with a command test, when I activate one of my chapter squad abilities, I can make that affect other people in the team. Which means we will be rolling in a lot of cohesion, with a lot of tactical options, based around mostly mobility. Tactical Advance allows us to do a tactical advance as a reaction, which is basically sprinting from cover to cover. Bolter Assault basically gives us when you use it, it gives your squad mates and you a free bonus action to shoot people with a bolter, specifically. And Tactical Spacing allows you to, I think, benefit better from cover. While we are doing the mission brief and prep, and from the hours and other missions we have put together, you would know that Helicoprion's chapter abilities are pretty nice. As a Carcharodon's, I will be bringing to the table Savage Finish as an attack squad ability, which is when you would gain the 2-hit bonus for outnumbering an opponent, you also deal 5 extra damage. So if we are ever in a melee with less opponents than ourselves, I can spend 3 of our cohesion, make a command roll, and then we will get a considerable melee bonus of +5 damage. And I also have the defense squad ability, Bleed Them Dry, which is a free action and it only costs 1 cohesion, and it allows the squad to move without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Oh, that's huge.
So
with a melee focused group, that is very nice.
That is shark-centric, dude.
Yeah.
I am a happy librarian.
So I'm envisioning our probable ammo will be creeping in as we do normally, and then when shit starts hitting the fan, use a bolter advance to close the distance, get into melee. If we can pinch off a group to outnumber them, utilize the bonuses from outnumbering, tear them down quickly. If we have to get out, we can bleed them dry, run out of melee combat, and then do tactical advance to advance rearward towards cover. And also we can use the bleed them dry if we have a vulnerable target in the back line. You can actually use bleed them dry to run through the melee and the blockers, because you can just run past them to get to your target. Bleed them dry does not have to be on a retreat. It can be on a charge. So if you wanted to blow past 6 or 8 people that are blocking in front of, say, some sort of Xeno Psyker, we could go through them, not take any of the attacks of opportunity, and be in the Psyker's face. So a lot of benefit and a lot of mobility. Having the 2 extra cohesion also means cohesion is pooled, so we only have so many. Because I am a tactical and I've got command, we're actually going to be coming in pretty well. +2 cohesion is also useful there. So if you have your own squad abilities that you want to use, we've got a bigger pool to draw from if it's important. Squad abilities can be activated by anyone, just as a reminder. So you don't have to wait for me to activate them. If it's your turn and you think we need to do a bolter advance, you just call for a bolter advance and pay for it, and off we go. So
Sick.
Yep. We're going to be very mobile, is the long and the short of it. Very mobile force.
It's going to be very good. Excellent.
Hey, JJ.
Well, we have been going for just about an hour, folks. I think we would benefit from taking a quick break. And then when we come back, we will go through the actual arming. We can tell chat what you've already picked. If you have requisition left over, we can spend some time looking in the books. Honestly, we don't have to rush. I don't want to take too terribly long doing it, but we're not getting to the mission tonight, folks. Just to let everybody know, we want to wait for everybody to be here before we do that. So this is quite literally the first session being arming and oath taking, and to kind of make it up for that, we're going to be playing again next week. So don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick 5 to 10, and we will be right back with more Kill Team Last Bastion. Everybody, thank y'all so very much for waiting. I surely do appreciate it. Let us go on through our arming section. Please, Sugin, Helicoprion, Daxon, Mago, tell chat what you have elected to arm yourself with in service to the Emperor on this next undertaking.
I know some of y'all have fucking lists already, so I'm gonna let you do that.
I'll go first, just because it's a little bit of a letdown. I don't want to end on it. I'm currently above board. I'm currently sitting in a motel in Pennsylvania, and my books are buried under something under like 500 pounds of other boxes. So I can't get a specific list. What I can tell you is, he is looking at the Diagnoster helmet. He has most assuredly acquired a number of Kraken round canisters, which he'll be bringing with him. And he also is looking at a number of poisons and toxins, as well as medical equipment he'll be bringing on his mission, as he understands it will likely be an extended deployment. That's all I got.
What I'm meant to say, he's not in a hotel.
Folks.
He's not in a hotel. He's in a hive city in a distant galaxy.
I'm on an outpost, okay? I'm on an outpost literally on a mountain coming in through a hand box.
What state are you in?
Pennsylvania by Maryland? In the mountains, so I might as well be on the moon.
Damn. Oh, so Omni is in the Necromunda right now.
Yeah.
Yes. Accurate. I'm in Necromunda. I'm not quite at the top. I'm like mid-tier. So, hanging in there with the hivers.
You're not the human slag yet.
Not yet, no. We're working on that. That's me.
Totally fair. So, one other, I guess I should probably lead with that, with this anyways. I don't remember if I said it already, but I'll say it again. I'm letting the players take one item above their respect ranking, their honor ranking. So normally they can get up to, what is it?
I think we're respected.
Nothing. Is it respected? Is it respected? Is that the first tier? Okay.
Right
so
now.
they can take one thing of up to distinguished is basically what that's going to mean for them.
Yeah. Which is what the Diagnoster helmet would be for me. I believe it's distinguished, but I'd have to double check up. So, but again, asterisk on all his equipment. Save the Kraken rounds. He's 100% buying multiple Kraken round sets, or requisitioning them. His rifle is designed for them. So, he is taking them.
Very good. If y'all want to go, Mago or Helicoprion. I know Helicoprion's probably already got his choices.
No, I don't have it quite yet. I'm actually rounding it out right now.
Fantastic. Mago, what you got for us, buddy?
Alright, so, picking up from last session, I got my heart punched out by a hive tyrant, if any of you were there for that. So I have taken for 15 requisition, I have taken a bionic heart, which replaces the old heart, but it also grants me an additional point of armor to my torso, which is pretty neat.
That is great.
What else? I'm also taking a psi focus. It's just a little bubble that you can use to increase your willpower for the purposes of making psionic focus rolls, which is a very useful thing to do, as pretty much my bread and butter is going to be smacking things around with lots of psychic powers. Smite, Might of Heroes, the works. I am also taking a inquisitorial asset. I am upgrading my Force Sword, the weapon that I have taken with me from my chapter, and I'm giving it a power field, which, if any of you know what that means that I am turning a force sword into a power sword. So when I parry somebody in melee, any kind of melee weapon that it doesn't have the power field rule, there's a 75% chance that that weapon breaks.
That is fantastic.
In addition to making my weapon a lot stronger in melee. So normally a regular force sword is a +2 weapon to your damage before you start adding your own stuff to it. Before I start adding any of my shenanigans to it, I am sitting on a 1d10 +8 melee weapon, and that's also 8 armor penetration.
Very nice.
I can add my Psi rating to that, and I can do Might of Heroes, and I can also channel, which increases the number of dice that I roll when I roll damage, which is a very nice thing to do. I have not decided yet what I want to do for my one-off distinguished item. I'm torn between taking a Storm Shield and a Psionic Hood. I know that Red probably wants to take a Psionic Hood because that allows us to deny the Witch. It allows us to counterspell enemy Psykers. But given that I'm going to be up in melee, and I am pretty squishy for a Space Marine, I'm only sitting on right now, let's see, I'm only sitting on 39 toughness, which is not a lot in this game. I rolled pretty poorly on that end. But if I am able to take the Storm Shield, I'll have a little bit more durability and armor in melee, which is very nice. But I still have quite a lot requisition left over from that. That does not take up a ton. I'm definitely going to take some Kraken Bolt rounds because despite being a Psyker, I'm also a Space Marine, so I'm a great shot. I'm going to take grenades, definitely. That's going to be a lot of fun. That was fun last session. But I still have quite a lot left over, and I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to spend it on yet. But that's roughly the direction we're going in. Anything that boosts me in melee, anything that boosts my sonic abilities, that kind of stuff. That's what we're looking at.
Fantastic. Well, let's take care of that now. If we can. You do still technically have up till next week to finalize anything, but if you would like to take some time to look through the book while we're all going through it here, I'm more than happy to spend maybe another 10-20 minutes on it. Natalie says, "Let the galaxy burn."
Nice.
Oh no.
Oh.
What the hell?
Did the game begin a little prematurely? What does that mean?
This doesn't usually happen.
This doesn't ever happen. Well, I wouldn't say ever. It happened on Booty, but that was a one-shot. Chaos was the design here. Or there, I should say.
What does
Natalie.
that mean, Derek? What does that mean?
You absolute mad glass. I'll give
The
you
sheer power.
I'll give you 19 minutes. I'll give you 19 minutes to figure out what you're gonna have before something happens.
Oh
Shit! I'm setting a timer right now. I gotta see what.
All right.
Oh no!
Derek, nothing I'm
Natalie,
taking
I
is
love
going to
you.
go. Nothing I'm taking is going to go anywhere near 140, so I'm going to say fuck it to the requisition points because I'm not going to take that much shit.
Well,
Okay,
because you might
will
find some
count.
shit that you want to be like. Kane was talking about signators. Is that what they're called? He was saying that
Signum
you can take
links.
Signum links. He was saying that you could take those, and those sounds pretty powerful.
Signum.
They're pretty
They do
nice.
sound pretty
Yeah.
powerful.
They would eat each of our distinguished choice.
Yeah.
I'm not so keen about that.
I would
Okay.
like to have a.
I'm still on the fence, so let me actually look it up what that says. I set my timer, by the way. We got clock's ticking.
Okay. Heavy flamer. I'm going to start with that because I think I should have a heavy flamer just as a backup weapon.
What's the requisition cost on that? Or the 15? Do you want to like mastercraft? Oh wait, you can't because damn.
That would be distinguished, I believe, if I
That would
mastercraft.
be. It would be 30, which you don't have 30. You have 20. Well, 1.
It doesn't increase the rec. It just increases. Sorry, it doesn't increase the renown. It just increases the rec.
I stand corrected. Thank you, Soul.
Okay, so I can take a mastercrafted heavy flamer.
You could take an exceptional one.
Exceptional, that's fine. I'll take an exceptional. I'm not going to say no to exceptional.
I'm going to take an all-spec scanner.
Okay.
It's only 12 rec. There's no renown requirement, and it's a +20 bonus to awareness tests, and may make a tech use test to spot things not normally detected by human senses.
Wonderful. Plug them on in, boys. Just make sure you're subtracting the cost, please.
Yeah.
Working on it.
So it's
And I like that you're calling them out as you go. Please, let's continue that.
Yeah, let's,
Absolutely.
Let me. Okay, so the requisition multiplier for that would be 15 times 1.5, so that would cost me 22.5. Sure, you want me to just round that up? I'm not sure if this game's round up or round down.
It rounds down.
Okay, so we'll just do it'll be 20.
I was thinking about what it did. I had to think about what it said in the requisition for like the mission. It rounded that down, so I'm gonna round it down. It was
Alright, so I'm
142
sitting-
rounded down to 140.
Yeah.
all right. So I'm sitting on 57 rec left. Let's see where this goes.
I am going to be making my first weapon selection.
Nice.
Okay.
We're going with a Stormbolter Exceptional with Select Fire, and we're going to take the Inquisitional upgrade of Arcane Weaponry to give it Devastating.
Nice. That's a good one. That sounds cool.
That is a nasty weapon. It is 47 rec.
Oh,
So-
just to call this out real quick because I didn't see it earlier. Sale, thank you for the reroll to Omni. Please continue.
Hey.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
You will probably see Helicoprion in the arming chamber. Immediately walk in, pivot directly to a particular rack, point at whichever poor Inquisitional serf is there, and say, "That one."
Wait. Quick thing. Can I pause the timer for a second for a role-playing moment?
Okay.
Cool. So, like, as we're on our way to the arming chamber, I think that, like, Mago clutches the side of his head for a moment, and he has to steady himself. And he places a hand on the wall to stay upright, and he looks over to Tsugen and goes, "Something writhes in the warp. The currents were calm before. I fear we need to move much faster than we thought we did."
Can I make a sign of science check real quick?
Yeah. Keep that timer paused.
Oh, okay.
Don't be looking at the books though, please.
No, I don't.
What do you
I
mean?
have.
I tabbed away. We're good.
Oh boy. Well, 88. We're off to a good start.
88.
Doubles.
Sounds right.
Wait, no. I don't want to summon corn.
That's not corn. Corn is 6.
Nope, corn is 8.
Corn is 8? I thought when Omni
No.
got
Get
fucking
fucked! This
66,
noob in the
he
lore
got a-
corrected you. Can you
Nurgle
No.
is
believe
7, isn't he?
I won?
Zinch is 9.
I
Corn
thought
is
that
8.
Nurgle was 8 because of the it's like two sideways 8s. Kind
I know
of.
that because of a Magic the Gathering card. Suck me.
That's fair.
Well, no, Nurgle's 7, but Nurgle's also kind of 3 because he's got a lot like the thrice fold befoulment and that kind of stuff.
Okay, let me reroll that because I'd rather not summon corn. Alright, I guess I'm rolling a 96. God damn, this game really does not like me very much.
Damn, bro. Well, you mirror the same as Mago. You feel your mind becoming overwhelmed with the ripples of the warp, the feedback jamming through you. You get absolutely nothing but pain and anguish.
Panguish for sure.
Yes. Shorthand.
Sure, Panguish. I sense it too. This very disturbing.
I assume this is while we're all getting towards the armoring chamber. Dixon would immediately turn when he hears like the grunting and what you're saying. And as he does, the little Narcithium tool on his little servo arm on his backpack to like adjust itself as he leans in a little closer. Brothers, do you require sedation? I don't wish to have any more incidents during our deployments. I'll be happy to render aid if you require it.
I
That'll
reach
be a
up.
coincidence.
I reach up and put a hand on your shoulder. We need to move. Haste will be our ally here.
He looks at you and
Like there's a
Sugan, and then
very serious expression on Mango's face. He's normally pretty jovial. He's normally pretty calm. But he's dead serious right now.
he turns to Helicoprian, and, Daxon, his chapter works with librarians. They call them seers. They are not common, but they're pretty prevalent in his chapter, and he's learned to trust what Psychers say. At least Psycher Battle Brothers. So he turns to Helicoprian and just gives him a nod like, I trust him. What do you think?
Arm quickly.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
It's so smooth.
Yeah,
It's like cold brew.
Nice.
it is.
When that cold brew hits.
It's my favorite kind of coffee.
Indeed.
Jackson would nod, lift up his helmet, his Mark 10 helmet, slide it in place of the hiss, and begin pounding steel towards the armory room.
All right, we got 15 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm resuming in 3, 2, 1. Get your shit.
The
Side
surf
focus.
hands over the Stormbolter. Go ahead. I was holding on to that for Soul.
Cold.
He's very quickly just, yeah. I don't want to take your time away.
Helicoprion will, before the surf has a chance to really turn around, will point at another case that is hexagrammatically protected, covered with seals and scrolls, and just to that same surf.
And I will need the witch bolts.
I'm going to be pulling in witch bolts for my distinguished, and we're going to go ahead and slap them into a clip of Stormbolter.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh, my man's ready for war.
So you're going to get 2 clips of that with that, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
Just one clip.
Just 1 clip.
You
Wow.
only get 1 load with every ammo take.
But bear in mind, it's the clip of the weapon, and it's a Stormbolter, so that is a deep
There's a
clip.
lot of ammo in there.
And the Stormbolter I have has Fire Select, so it actually has 3 different ammo choices for it.
Oh,
Nice.
that is awesome.
All right, well,
Absolute unit.
knowing that we are in a rush, then I'm going to have Daxon, like, as he runs in the armoring chamber, immediately run over to one of the armoring servitors and just begin punching in a series of complex chemicals and, like, extremely volatile chemical compounds. And then as he's doing that, basically he's crafting poisons to be deployed and to be purchased, which we'll get to next session when I've had a chance to actually read the freaking book. But in the meantime, he's also going to queue up the Diagnoster helmet. He's going to also, while he's doing that, grab one of the chapter serfs, not like directly, but like just gently hold a finger out and point towards them. Just be like, Kraken rounds, 3 cases, now. And like just, if he's wondering where to put him, he just reaches and puts his bolt rifle on the harness in front of him, one of them directly into the rifle. Thank you. And just like immediately continue his work.
Nice.
I'm also going to pick up 3 rounds of Kraken rounds. That puts me at 72.
I also wanted to ask, very quickly, this is above board, so if we could briefly pause this because this is a rules question.
Okay.
So, question, for arcane, for the arcane improvement to a weapon, or arcane weapon, does it actually, is it a distinguished thing, or is it just like a thing you get
It's an
base?
Inquisitor thing. You are only having access to
Okay.
this because the Inquisitors are opening their vaults to you. Chat Arcane allows you to add or remove a single property to a single piece of equipment.
How much does it cost again?
15.
15.
We'll take it. So, if that's the case, then...
Okay, so I'm going
I
to
think
restart the
Jackson-
timer then.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Dylan.
Absolutely. 12 minutes, 55 seconds left.
Okay, so Daxter would also briefly pause as he takes out his power sword and places it on the rack as well, and points to the surf and just says, "Hand dispenser for that one, the stabilizer. Get it." And that's going to be adding the balanced trait back to his Talon Blade, which is a power sword which normally does not have it, but I get other buffs for it. So now it has that too.
Very nice.
Nice. Hey, you're doing the reverse of what I did.
Pretty much. Turning your power sword back into a power sword, but you're turning your full sword into a power sword. That's all I got for now, boss.
My force sword is just stupidly strong.
Quick rules question, so if we can have a pause real quick.
Yeah, let me... Alright, go.
I'm having trouble finding what exceptional does.
It can
Exceptional.
never overheat or jam, and it has a +1, meaning that it cannot roll below a 2 on damage die.
Okay, so just can't jam, never roll. So reliable 2, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. That was
Assuming
my
you
question.
hit. Not...
Assuming that I hit, yes.
Yeah.
Resuming, 12 minutes to go.
Yes, okay. Sugan's gonna storm into the chamber and he's gonna like slam his hands down on the nearest table wherever one of the serfs is. I need the flamer, the heavy flamer, now, a good one.
It had to be done.
Red, you're awesome.
He's overwhelmed by all these demands being made of him at once, and he goes, oh, and he like slams a button on a wall, which a servitor like pops out and just like starts finagling with a weapon rack, producing your exceptional heavy flamer.
Yes, he's gonna like take it and start like making sure all like the tank's all twisted in and just okay. Now I need multiple things. Psychic hood now.
They happily provide. You note that every single thing that you are taking from their armory is marked with inquisitorial rosettes.
Hmm.
Oh, that's so damn cool.
Hell yeah. Okay, that was my big item. I need a foci.
Oh, it's
Sugan's
15,
just
right?
gonna,
Yeah.
Sugan's probably just gonna grab something that looks like a foci, like something like a crystal. It can literally be anything. The foci is like very flexible.
They produce a servo skull.
That's cool. That's totally fine. Hey man, it could be a reliquary. It could be fucking anything.
I would
take
say
the servo
cherub,
skull.
but I don't want to fucking invoke that imagery every time I think about
Oh
it.
no.
No. Sugan just like looking, like pointing his finger at things just to like make sure he can keep track of what he's looking at. And he sees the skull. Focus, and he grab it like.
It has this
You are
large,
mine
like red psionic crystal jutting out of the center of its forehead.
You will serve me well. And if you guys have anything you want to grab, I'm still looking. So I got my focus, I got my heavy flamer, I got my hood.
One final thing, I suppose. This isn't really for Daxan, but it's by Daxan. So while he's doing this, he would, while he's getting all these things attached, once he's certain that the serfs and the armory servitor have completed his gear, he's going to grab them all, lock them back to his body. And he's then going to open up a secondary panel on the armory display and route it into the ER or into the apothecarium. And once he gets one of the apothecarians, he's going to say, "Brother, Rise Bucephalix. Give him access to the armory. Give him access to the armory. He needs to choose his armaments now. I understand he's under. I understand his tasks are difficult, and his recovery will be difficult. It doesn't matter. Prepare him for war. When he rises, he needs to be ready." And he's just going to close the comm before any other, conversation is made.
Okay.
Brothers, we better hurry the fuck up because none of us are wearing our power armor.
We got 9 minutes to go.
We will
Always
say for
burn that, buddy.
purposes
Yes.
of you not being completely fucked over in what's about to happen, you all armored up before you made
Sounds
your way
good.
over to the Inquisitor.
Okay.
That's a fucking
Yes.
relief.
Yeah, no, dude, I was in the practice cages, 100% wearing a hammer.
I don't want to think about what's about to happen to you if you're not wearing your fucking power armor.
All right, I have my last demands of the poor serf. If you wanna jump on that.
Go right ahead, buddy. What would you like him to? He's bowing with just his head down at this point. Like, please, I'm doing the best I can.
Please, God have mercy.
All right. We're gonna get a grapnel, grav chute, and climb harness added to my kit.
Nice.
We are going to slam a banner, back banner in as well. We're going to requisition 2 clips of Stalker, 1 clip of Kraken rounds. And last thing, as all this is going on, as I'm getting fitted for the grav chute, the harness, etc., somewhat similar to Tsugen, out of the corner of his eye, he notes something languishing in the corner of the armory, reaches over with one of his long arms, and you see him heft a las cannon with a telescopic sight and say, "This will do."
My man. My man's got a fucking las cannon. What even?
Oh, hell yeah.
This is that moment in Terminator where Arnie gets the Gatling gun and smiles.
Yeah, right? It's like, okay, something makes Helicoprion happy. It's heavy armaments. That makes sense.
Just to throw this out there, dipole magnets are very cheap, and they make it a free action to equip yourself with any of your armaments.
How much are those?
I will acquire 2.
I think they're like 5 each, if I'm not mistaken.
That's Fire Select is 5. I don't think the dipoles are 5. I think
They might be
they're-
10. You
But
have a
still,
lot
with
of points.
140, we have plenty to spend. Yeah.
I'm running through my points real quick.
That's
What are you
very
guys
good.
on? Pause it real quick, Mago. Or, sorry, Dylan.
Yep. Yeah, you're fine.
What is everybody at their expenditure right now?
140.
I have spent 80 so far.
Alec, with the resub. Thank you
What's
so
up,
much,
Alec?
dude. Love you, buddy. Thank you, man. You are here in spirit. You are currently undergoing surgery to have all of your cybernetics implanted.
You're here, machine spirit. Okay.
Dipoles are 5. Fire Selectors are 2. You're right.
Oh, nice.
I'm at 37. I'm trying to figure out what the psi hood is.
I'm at 100 with exactly the dipoles. I have not talked about the poisons. I'll deal with that next session.
Deal with the poisons later.
The poisons.
He knows the math, but he knows that better than I do.
Red, you stole his joke.
No, it's mine now. Let's see, so I'm at 37 plus 25. That's 62.
It's the Psychic Hood.
I did math. Holy shit! I should be a mathematician or something.
Psychic Hood is 25.
Yeah, I just got that. I'm at 62 points spent total. There's got to be some sort of special fuel for the flamer. I know there is.
Nope.
No,
Is
but
it really
there's
not?
different types of flamers in like rites of battle and shit.
Did I restart the timer for this?
What's it? That's everybody's points, yeah.
Yeah,
I have
so
one
I've
question
spent 80.
before I can do it. What's the cost on the Diagnoster helmet? I don't have the book in front of me. I'm guessing here.
That would be
Based on
time
the
for us
numbers.
to restart the clock.
All right.
What's yours at, Dylan?
I'm sitting at 80. I still have not taken my distinguished thing yet.
Okay, wonderful. Please restart the timer.
All right, 6 minutes, 37 seconds to go.
Okay. Diagnoster helmet. What's the points value, guys?
I'm getting there, bud. It's 15.
Oh Jesus. Okay, then I'm sitting at like.
And it is not distinguished either. You can get that as a freebie.
Wow.
I'll get another distinguished
It's
thing
not.
at another point. I don't know what the hell it is. If that's the case, then I'm sitting at like 65 points.
Don't
So-
over stress. You could still have the time to pick for the mission. You just might not have whatever you're taking for what's about to happen.
Oh,
Agreed. I'll just save it when worse come to worse. I'll call in some reinforcements or something.
So, anybody else got something spicy for reveal? I know that there are a couple of different types of flamers, Red.
They're probably in the rites of battle. I'll look.
They are. Give me just a moment. I can pull them up.
I have rites of battle pulled up as well, so I'll see if I can't find them real quick too.
There's also plasma rifles. I'm surprised nobody's jumped on plasma.
I think Alec is going to be grabbing some plasma.
I would.
True.
Yes, Alex said he wanted plasma.
That's true. He did say that. I love plasma. That's like my favorite.
That's a
Balefire.
good point. I'll probably pick up a plasma pistol.
Balefire gun or an immolation rifle. Red.
Yeah, I just scrolled across those as soon as you said that.
Balefire is nasty, man. Flame and toxic? Rude.
5 minutes to go.
Where? What the fuck is the toxic? Also, where's the table for these? I see them, but I don't see the table. Okay, there we go.
Table
Done.
is PDF 142, Rights Battle. And for Toxin, you're going to be looking at Core Book, PDF, 145.
145. Toxic. Reduction for armor and toughness bonus must make a toughness test with a -5 penalty for every point of damage suffered. Success indicates. Failure means an
Picking up a
immediate
plasma pistol?
D10 extra damage. Wow, okay. Heavy Flamer is still stronger than that, strangely enough. So I'm just going to stick with the Heavy Flamer. Balefire I will keep in mind, because that's a cool gun. Also, an Immolation Rifle is very cool, too.
Yes, it is.
I've only spent 62 points. The only thing I can think of grabbing is just a shitload of grenades.
I mean, someone's got to do it.
Upgraded pistols, like I really like what Dylan said there about grabbing a plasma pistol. That's probably a pretty good idea.
Yeah, plasma pistols respected. You can take it for 25 points. You can move that to exceptional for 37. You can push it to exceptional with arcane weaponry for 52. And that's a very nasty pistol at that point.
Indeed.
And with arcane weaponry on it, you could put it with. You could have a storm plasma pistol.
Jeez. All right, I hit 140. I'm capped out. There's 3 minutes left.
I'm done.
I think I'm good. I mean, literally all I could take was some more grenades, and I probably won't be using grenades. I'm probably going to be busy switching between my flamer and my staff. So.
Check your DM start right quickly, otherwise I'm good.
Okie dokie. My DMs?
Yep.
I haven't gotten.
What's the action to swap weapons? How many actions does that take to like swap out a two-handed versus?
What was the question?
What's the
Wait, how
action
much of
for
the-
swapping from like a heavy weapon or like a two-handed weapon to like other weapons? Like, what's the swap? Is that a half action to swap things? Or?
It's
I think it is a half.
Yeah, unless you have dipole maglogs. It's a half action to stow, and it's a half action to draw.
Okay, that sounds like I'm gonna. Yeah, okay, I can kind of.
Wait, so how much are the dipole maglocks?
5.
5? Cool. In that case, I'm gonna ditch one set of Kraken bolt rounds, putting me back down to 125, and I'll grab 1, 2, 3 for my my Force Sword, my Godwin Pattern Bolter, and my Plasma Pistol. And that'll put me back to 140.
Is it
Doing
called
something similar
Maglock?
myself. Dipole maglocks.
Dipole. Okay. I got a bunch of fucking points left over, so I'll just I'll put it on my. I'll put a dipole maglock on my heavy flamer.
I mean, you could.
I'm going to do that. Any pistol or ranged weapon. Yep, that tracks. Or any melee weapon, so I could technically put it on my staff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, dipole maglocks on the heavy flamer and the staff. Quick draw, easy.
We're getting right under the wire here.
We got 1 minute left.
Any last words, boyos?
It's been an honor serving with you.
For the Emperor?
Lol.
For the Emperor, indeed.
Question mark.
Well, because we're about to get into some shit, thank you once again, Natalie. We are going to go ahead and take probably what's going to be our final break now. That way for the clipped what have you, we can put the army in the first section together. But don't go anywhere, folks. The galaxy finna gonna burn. Folks, thank you so much for waiting. Now, as we come back, we can see out in the distance, in the void beyond Watch Fortress Ariok, a tear in the fabric of reality, a battle barge returning home, marked with the signs of the Inquisition. As it makes its way closer and begins its docking procedures, you can hear a klaxon sound, and your own private Vox terminals sound off in your helms. You know the voice as Watch Captain Darius. Brothers, we have incursors. Servants of the dark god Nurgle are seeking to destroy us here in our very homes. This vessel that returns is marred with psychic energies. They are on a direct collision course. Destroy whatever comes your way. We will see to it that the void is cleansed with the Emperor's fury. And the Vox clicks off.
Daxan wouldn't, miss a beat. He would look at the three of you and just, immediately lift his helmet up over his head and then seal it and just say, "The Apothecarium needs defending. I return to my duty. Good luck in yours." And he would immediately just, sprint, full-on Astartes sprint down the hallway toward the Apothecarium. We're talking, full-on Terminator running to get there as he runs around the corner.
Oh, yeah. Natalie, thank you for that Let the Galaxy Burn on the very first session.
So, you're splitting the party?
He has to leave.
I have no choice. Yeah, I can't. I have to be up at 6 a.m. tomorrow, and I don't have any of my rules here for combat, so...
Okay, cool. I just make sure that you're not, Just make sure I'm on the same page.
Yes, just want to let you guys know that, so... I'll see you guys hopefully next session if the whole fucking Watch Fortress doesn't burn.
Oh, it will.
No promises.
It'll be glorious.
I am
Beautiful.
fire.
Just keep that fire away from the Apothecarium. We have a player character there, and me, please. And all your Team Seed and medical technician supplies that keep you all from becoming crazy mutants. So,
I will evaporate you into ash.
Shit. I'm not sure that I'd be good as a rogue.
I will rapidly exsanguinate you.
Please don't. I need that blood.
Everyone's threatening me, and I'm here to help. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.
Love you, Ani. Thank you so much for being here, man. I appreciate you, buddy, so much.
Bye, buddy.
Have a safe travel.
Much love.
And
safe travels. Bye.
Arrive in one piece with your beautiful love of your life, man. Love you guys.
Oh, thanks, guys. Have a good one. Peace, and may the Emperor's might be with you.
And also with you.
Fox connection terminated.
Would you like to rate the quality of your call?
Would you like to rate the quality of your Marine?
Oh, Daxon, 10 out of 10, always.
All right, folks. You can see the lights of the station going dark. The soft amber glows turning to a violent red. And from the outside, we can see battery upon battery firing upon this ship, crashing against its void shields until finally they break. At the moment that happens, row after row of boarding torpedo fire off. It is but a few minutes before you can begin to feel the rumble as they begin to crash in. Most of them being taken out by flechette rounds at close range, but some making their way through the Dark God's will, boring down and tearing into Watch Fortress Ariok. Battle Brothers, the explosion and decompression of a boarding torpedo in the hallway that Daxon just left you from grinds your feet towards it for a moment before you can right yourself. Out of it come a storm of Chaos Cultists with the mark of Nurgle emblazoned upon their bodies. You can see striding out massive amidst their number, no fewer than 3 ex-Adeptus Astartes of the Death Guard. Hideous, writhing, and mutated in their chaotic forms, they choke out their battle cry. Death to the corpse worshippers! Please roll initiative.
Remember, fellas, they have 5 up, feel no pains. Let's be easy on them.
Now's a good time to point out that Mago has Hatred of Chaos.
Oh yeah, let's go. What's that do for you?
It's a +10 to, I believe, my weapon skill and ballistic skill. I'll double check to make sure I'm getting that right, but Hatred is just a +10.
All right. Folks. Oh, let me roll a separate one for the Chaos Horde. I guess that would be fair. Yeah, you guys are still going first. Yeah, okay. Sugan,
Nice.
You are the first to respond. Because it is set up the way that it is and the whole party goes before the enemies, I will leave it up to you guys to determine if you want to just go by the initiative order or if you want to go in out of order and then the enemy goes. It is up
If
to
I
you.
can open with a flame volley and then just like fucking quick switch over to my staff and like lay down a heat of the furnace, that would be nasty. That would be devastating.
Thanks, JJ.
So if you fellas would allow me to do an opening volley and then go in there and just AoE the shit out of them, I'd be happy to do that.
Take lead, buddy. You said you were
Hell
going to
yeah.
be the tank you won.
Me the tank. Yeah, I have 21 armor on the body and 18 everywhere
Ooh.
else. 10 on the head. 10 off the dome piece, as they say. Okay. So Derek, I'm gonna open up with a heavy flamer attack. Obviously.
Go ahead, buddy.
Okay. Let's roll to hit. See if I can actually hit anything. Mod. Nice. Off to a good start.
You called it, buddy. Would you like to spend a fate point? There is a floating
Yeah.
one from the chat.
There is a floating one, yeah.
I'll use the floating one so I don't burn through all of mine. Just burn.
Hopefully you don't have to burn them. God.
That's crazy, bro.
Damn.
Bruh.
I'm just not meant to roll good in this game, I swear to God.
You're not adding standard attack and stuff, are you?
Is it not? Weapon skill, ballistic skill. I'm looking to roll below 41 because that's my ballistic skill.
Technically it's a flamer, so you would be selecting an area to target and they would be rolling.
Alright, don't they just auto hit? I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's how those
Don't they
work.
just auto hit?
Yeah, they're making
Really?
they're making agility
opposed to,
saves.
yeah, they'd be making agility saves. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that is. I
Oops.
remember that from Dark Heresy. Okay.
Me dumb, me no remember.
It's all good. So this is the Heretic.
No wonder it
Horde.
took a flamer. I can't hit anything.
No. Been on for 2 hours. Time to stretch. Thank you, Sale. Much appreciated.
I'm double checking to make sure.
Yeah,
Thank you
no
for the
wasted
stretch. I'm gonna
reroll. Y'all
switch
can
in a
hold on to that.
second. Okay, thanks, boss.
So I'll say that you can hit. Roll D3 to see how many of the Death Guard are being blocked by the horde of teeming masses.
Okay, I'm just rereading through flame weapons real quick. Okay, I'm rolling a D3 to see how many I hit, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. D3. 2.
Okay, so that is one of them, and here is the second one. Okay. In that case, that is going to be one of them failing, one of them succeeding.
Okay, Let's see. So they need to make a. I believe they also need to make another one because of the flame quality. So they need to make another agility save to see if they don't just catch fire after I roll the damage.
Is that not only the ones that take the damage?
Let me double read the flame rule.
I'm gonna say that they both catch on fire. the Chaos Space Marine that you hit, and well, I don't think you can set a horde on fire. But that is 2 really terrible rolls on my part.
I'm glad I'm not the only one rolling like trash. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna read flame weapons real quick so we just understand this. Blah, 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 one's produced, blah, blah, blah. Due to the exceptional grade of fuel, a victim caught on fire by an Astartes flame weapon takes an additional 4 points per round from being on fire, in addition to the D10. Flame weapons, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yep. And... Okay, so let me roll the damage for the flamer itself, and then they'll take burn at the start of their turn. Yeah.
You're just dealing flat damage to a horde. It is a flame weapon, so it gets a buff to horde damage.
Okay.
Natalie says, "Have some help since I'm the reason for chaos."
Thank you. Okay, so that's I'm just rolling flat damage to everything, right?
So you're rolling damage against the Astartes. You will be just dealing straight damage. For every 10 damage that you deal, you inflict wounds upon the horde.
Okay, so am I rolling damage more than once?
Magnitude. Nope. Never mind.
Okay. So that would be...
Making sure I understand how it works.
19 pen 6.
Okay.
Okay. And then they're gonna... Since they... The flame rule says that they need to make another agility save. Let me pull up that rule for that. There's many rule in this game. Fire. So they must make a challenging agility test. Or catch on fire. Once the character is on fire, they suffer 1d10 damage and 1 level of fatigue each round until the fire is extinguished.
Oh, he definitely failed.
Yeah, and it will take an additional 4 plus that d10 because of the flamer weapon.
So 19 pen 6. So that is going to be... Wonderful. Good job.
Thank you. Are we very how close would you say we are to them?
I would say that you are probably about 30 meters away from where the boarding torpedo just like ripped in, and where they're starting to spill out. You guys have the advantage, the home field advantage. You're acting first, and they are literally like coming out one at a time. You basically just hit like the first Death Guard in marching order, and some of the horde around them.
Okay. Okay, so...
Derek, you said Death Guard, so I gotta show this off.
Fuck yeah, that's such an awesome Mortarian. Holy shit.
Oh,
this is still very early on. This is still very early on. This is still mostly underpainting, but you said Death Guard, and here he is.
Hey. Beautiful.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, damn. That is gorgeous. And Natalie, thank you very much. That is another reroll, 5 more points per person for sit rep, and another floating fate point. So there are now 2 floating fate points.
So we're 30 feet away, right? Or 30 meters away, excuse me.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I can smite.
I would have tried to make some kind of map of this had I known that this was going to happen.
Alas, chaos happens.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to push a smite.
Yes! Yes!
If there's any time to do it, it's right now. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it's a full action to fire a heavy weapon.
Is it a full action to fire a heavy weapon?
It's a full action to fire a heavy weapon.
Okay.
I think smiting is a full action too, isn't it?
Smiting's to have action.
You can only make 1 psychic attack on a round, though.
Okay.
Kane told us
you can only yeah, the way it works is you can only take 1 type of a half action every round. So it's like if you take if you do a standard attack that's a half action, you have to use your other half action for something else.
So I use my full action to shoot, so I can't do anything else then. That's...
Yes.
We're done. Okay. Oh, Flamers ahoy! And then I'm gonna next turn.
Flamers ahoy.
Yeah, so we see the first few Chaos Cultists that are just like charging out there with these ballistic rifles, some like shotguns that are like basically gonna fire rusted nails and like all kinds of maggot infested gunk towards people. Just instantly immolate. They catch fire and quickly fall to the ground, turning to ash. The Death Guard that is first in marching order, who calls out the battle cry, catches fire, and though the sound of his flesh charring sounds like screaming in this high-pitched kind of grilling sound, he merely laughs as he strides forward.
Oh, here we go. I found it. So agility test on the initial attack, and then another agility test to see if they actually catch fire.
Yeah, he definitely rolled a 98.
Nice. We like to see him on fire.
Yeah.
I'm taking Cleanse and Purify as my next talent, by the way, because that thing is way too good not to take. It lets me do 1d5 additional hits to horde targets when I hit them with Flamer.
Yikes!
That's disgusting.
All right. So if we're going to continue in order, then by all means, my friends, continue. Otherwise, if you were going out of order, go right on ahead.
Who's next?
It would be me, but unless you want to do anything, I want to get up there. I want to get up there and smack a bastard.
Let me do
If you have a plan, go for it.
Let me do something for you then.
Okay.
Jumping initiative order here. I see that Mago is going to be charging in. I see these guys being set on fire. So I'm going to take a half step back, tap the Vox channel, and say...
Coral attack pattern. Go.
And we are going to spend a fate point to go into squad mode immediately. Everyone around me can also choose to go into squad mode. We'll be activating tactical spacing, which means we can now loan each other reactions.
Ooh. That's
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm going into
So-
squad mode with you.
You gonna squad mode with me, buddy?
Yeah.
Mago?
Yes.
All right. So what I'm seeing here is Mago can run into the mix and utilize all of the buffered reactions to be an untouchable parrying badass of death.
Hell yeah.
Because I think that's how that
Oh,
works. Parry is a reaction, right?
Yep. Parry's reaction.
Yep.
And you normally only get one, right?
Mm-hmm. So in addition
right
to
now you-
mine, I'll get yours as well.
And also...
And
Sugan's,
Sugan's, yeah.
So you
If
can
if you want.
You can run right in the mix and become absolutely untouchable.
Quick note, Derek, I would like to say that I used my free action to swap the heavy flamer over to the staff. I'm just... Because, like, I don't want to be caught with another... I'm not using the flamer again, especially if we're going into the melee. Bad idea.
Okay.
I have to do a quick calculation on how much cohesion we have, but that's not a problem for anyone else. Just let it ride.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Delicious cohesion.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
that's,
these guys are sick. Natalie, what have you
that's-
done to these poor fucking boyos? Sorry, please continue.
I believe that's it for me, though. Tactical spacing eats my whole full action to activate. I just want to double check that. Yeah, it's full action, cost 1, it's sustained. Cool. Yeah, that's it for me.
Wonderful. Good job. That's a
Thank you.
good use of a turn, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Mago, that leaves you, buddy.
All right. Thank you, Helicoprion. As a free action, I summon my Force Power Sword and my Storm Shield to hand.
Force
gonna
Power
use-
Sword and Storm Shield. Nice.
Because
Oh my
it's,
god, it's gonna get ugly.
It's oh yeah, and I'm swinging at these guys at 62 weapon skill.
Yo!
I'm
it
going
to
to use I'm going to use my first half action to run up to the nearest Death Guard Legionnaire, who is laughing. How dare they laugh at our true god, the Emperor?
How dare.
And
We'll
I'm
have
going.
words about that later.
This is. We're gonna have an argument right now, and I'm going to
We have the argument right now. Sorry.
I'm going to throw in just a standard attack into him. So, I can't it's my half action to move. It's my half action to make my attack. So I can't do I can't go full Nova yet.
Damn, you
so
can move fucking that fast?
I have moved 30.
Holy shit, he's fast as fuck, boy.
Yep.
How do you have move 30?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I have moved. My full move is 10. My run is 30. I apologize. That's a
Okay.
mistake on my part.
Oh, you're good.
In that case, I will walk up my 10. I will. Do I buff up or do it? No, yeah, I'm gonna buff up. What's
your standard move?
My standard move is 10.
What's your charge?
15.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Got
I'd
it.
love to charge, but I can't. No, I said 30 feet, right? No, 30 meters. I can't go that far.
You want to charge?
I do, but my charge is 15.
Is that not enough?
We're 30, I think he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can get up to a point where the Death Guard will be able to meet me in the middle. So, and we're in squad mode, so I'll still be able to parry these guys like a badass motherfucker. So
You
in
can
which
also
case,
parry with Iron Arm, if you have that, by the way.
I do not. I went full damage. I want to smack them so hard that they don't get back up. I don't want to worry about being defensive. The shield is
Being
just
on the clapback. You don't want to be on the clapback. You're fucking...
no. So I'm gonna walk forward my 10 meters, and I'm going to yeah, I'm gonna throw down a smite, and I'm gonna push.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. I'll get the table up.
Cool. So I rolled a 42. That's more than enough to succeed. I now need to roll D100 or D10.
D100.
Cool. Roll D100. I rolled a 6. I'm fine.
Oh, okay. We'll see what 6 does real quick. That is Unholy Stench. You just stink, but you blend right in anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, it's fine. So that means that one motherfucker who's laughing is going to take 6d10 damage.
Youch.
Wow. And everybody within 6 meters of him.
That will hit the horde.
That's going to be 25 damage.
Wow.
Yep, AoE, that's nasty.
How much of that is pen?
Yeah.
Let me pull that up for you.
I think the pen rating is high, so it might just be 6.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I'll double check real quick. I got
Yep,
it
Smite deals 1d10 energy damage times psi rating, which we've established as 6d10, with a penetration equal to my psi rating, which at this time is 6, because I'm pushing.
Yikes.
Okay.
Delicious.
So 6.
Blow him up.
Fuck him up. Kill him. Don't leave him as Jackie.
Okay. So he gets smited full force, and you can see part of the horde around him just kind of instantly jibs, just it violently erupts into pieces of meat. His armor crumples a good deal, and he continues walking onward. He is readying a big ol' hefty storm bolter.
I just roar into their faces. Blood of the Primarch! Blood for the Emperor!
Nice. Fuck you.
Can I get like 30 seconds real quick?
Sure.
How much of a badass do you want to be right now, buddy?
Me?
Yeah.
I want to be the most badass. I'm playing a goddamn Space Marine.
Good answer.
We talked about this before, about sharing squad mode abilities and kicking them off.
Yeah.
You could call for a bolter advance.
In that case, yeah, Blood for the Emperor is going to be my call for a bolter advance.
Nice.
That's gonna cost us another 3 cohesion. Cohesion is rare running, but we can get some of it back.
You'll recharge before you leave next
Okay.
week.
Yeah, then knock us down another 3 cohesion. I'm keeping track of it. And bolter advance. Everyone within squad range may make a charge action, and by the way, this grants you that action. So even if you've acted in the turn, you can still do your shit. It's a free action for Mago. Cost 3, no sustain. When the Battle Brother calls a bolter assault, both he and those in support range may make an immediate charge, move, and a standard attack with a bolter, bolt pistol, or storm bolter. Alternately, you can chuck a grenade.
Ooh. That's pretty good.
So, would I be able to get in range then? If I charge, I have a charge range of 15.
You would be within range, yeah. But did that say only with bolters?
Yeah, you can't bolters, bolt pistols, or tossing a grenade, but it would put him in their face. And here's the thing. Now you've already used all your actions, haven't you? Move, psych, free action.
Yeah.
Still, it puts you where you want to be.
That's true, and it kind of stops the, because Red, you killed 2 of them already, right?
I did a lot of damage. I'm not sure if I killed them, though.
In that case,
He's been
no,
killing
here's the thing.
Horde members. The magnitude of the Horde has decreased by both of your attacks. The Death Guard has taken damage from the Heavy Flamer, and then a little bit more from the Overcharged Smite.
So we can all charge, which just means that we can all move our charge rating, even if we're not making a bolter or a grenade attack. I mean, I don't think Am I allowed to pull a grenade as a reaction as a part of this?
It says you can make a grenade attack, of course.
No shit. Okay, so I'll move 15 meters and I'm gonna fucking underhand toss a crack in there. Like, I don't see why not. So
Rude. I like it.
That'll be my strength bonus times 3 in meters. So that'll be.
So as I understand it, and Kane, please tell me if I'm wrong here, but in squad mode, you are functioning as a horde. Hordes don't worry about what weapons they have equipped currently, because they can do this if they have this much magnitude, and that's kind of what you guys are doing. But instead of having this much magnitude, you're spending cohesion for it. Please, what were you about to say, Red?
So crack grenade, that's another agility save from everybody that's in range of it.
Okay.
After the 15.
What's the radius?
Very small. It's like it doesn't even have blast. It's just I just pick a target.
Who are you targeting?
I'll pick the Death Guard that I set on fire.
The prior Death Guard. Sort of
yeah,
from him.
I'm gonna make him have a really bad death.
Oh, that's a close one. I need to check his stats.
Agility on a Death Guard, I would be blown away if it was anything higher or lower.
He's still got the armor though. That's
true. I have 6 pen on the crack grenade though.
No, he still does not succeed. Yeah, agility on a Death Guard, he does not succeed on that, even with the bonus from the Astartes armor.
Okay, as a part of being called to move up, Sugan's just gonna get moving, and he sees that big old, like, bever that this guy's got on, and he's gonna try to, like, you ever play skee ball?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So let's see here. Damage. 19? Hey, at least I'm consistent. 19 with 6 penetration.
Okay, so 6 goes straight through, and then the rest of it is gonna be getting absorbed.
The 6 would just ignore however much armor.
Right. The rest of it, he got unnatural toughness 3, so he is fine. He just takes the 6 from the 6 pen.
Well, how much armor would he have? And the unnatural toughness 3, that's just 3 toughness to him?
Yeah, so that would be, he has armor. I'm assuming this would go off of his torso.
Yeah, I believe
his body would be 10, and then he has unnatural toughness 3, which would be another 15 on top of that. Or
25. So I would do no damage. Actually, I guess I wouldn't do any damage at all. I think I only did 19, and that would be 25. Wow, that sucks. 25 minus 6. Yeah, I literally do. I can't even do a single point. I'm like right on.
The pen goes through.
The pen does not. The pen would just what the pen does is it ignores a certain amount of armor, and then the damage is dealt to it. So you subtract 10 from his, or 6 from his armor, which would be 25 total, like how much he's gonna soak from it. Bring it down. It would bring it down to 19, which is the amount of damage that I dealt. So it'd just be cancel out.
Damn. Sorry, buddy.
Feels bad. At least I pissed him off.
And that's the important part.
Okay,
He's clearly paying attention to you now.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. As soon as he gets in melee with me, I get to start using my Force Sword, and my Force Sword ignores the victim's armor and toughness bonus when I channel.
Ooh.
My man carving through the warp.
So that's gonna hurt. Yeah, so like the basic damage of the Force Sword, like the energy property, that I still have to do like toughness and whatnot for. But as a free action, I can channel and I can deal, and like I have to do a focus power test using opposed willpower. For every degree of success, I deal an additional 1d10 damage, ignoring the victim's armor and toughness bonus.
Okay,
Sick.
I see what you're saying now.
That's rough.
That is.
You can do that in Dark Tide, by the way, which is fucking awesome.
Nice.
Can't wait.
You literally charge your sword and carve through them. It's so good.
So I'm basically I can basically Paladin Smite from D&D and Warhammer Smite.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That's actually putrid.
I'm happy about it.
Neutron rating with a party of 1. Thank you so much.
Hey, what's up, Raiders?
Hey.
Welcome in.
Thank you so much. Okay. Is there anything else on y'all's turn? I know y'all went into squad mode, so y'all might have some other shit that you can pull.
Nope.
Any
No,
bolter,
that's it.
Helicoprion, you got a bolter advance. Are you gonna fire?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw.
Hell
I
yeah.
only get the single attack, so nothing too crazy. Get back to my character sheet here. Weapons.
At least we know these guys have 25 armor now. That's actually very imperative that we know that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fucking armor.
I don't really have much of a problem with a crunchy game like this, putting on the table what you're trying to get out above, you know what I mean?
That looks like a success.
That's a bare success.
That's a
but it is
success.
Yeah, it's barely a success, but there you go.
That is also devastating. By the way, I'm hosing down the horde.
I figured you're Helicoprion, the Horde Buster.
So, because of
Jay, thank you.
Hey. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, because of my Death is Joy, automatic 1 magnitude damage, I've got Devastating, that's another 1 magnitude damage, Explosive Rounds, another 1 magnitude damage, so that's 4 magnitude damage right there before we even start counting in damage, I think.
Damn. Very good.
Devastating, Death is Joy, Explosive, so 3 plus 1 from the damage should be 4.
Okay. He is getting pretty withered. He is at about a third of his health.
I'm focusing on the horde, not the
Oh
big
shit, I'm sorry, I just subtracted that from the fucking... I listened, and then I did the wrong thing. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about a lot of
It's
stuff
easy.
here.
It's easy to misselect. It's fine. Yeah, I want to keep the big guy up for Mega to take. I know what I'm good at. It's not that dude.
Buy yourself a Gumball Royale.
Okay. So the horde has been reduced by a total of 6 magnitude.
Nice.
Very good. Thank you, Red. Appreciate it. I like gumballs.
You're welcome. Me too. I enjoy balls.
All right. So
Just solemnly nodded like yes.
Yes,
Understood.
brother.
No notes.
The balls, brother.
So please explain to me who has gotten into melee range.
Not my ass.
I don't think any of us have.
Mago, you're not in melee range either yet? Okay.
Not yet. Even if I charged.
We're 15 away, so if we do charge,
Yeah.
So the horde gets 1 ranged attack because it has been reduced in magnitude below 24, below 20. It does not hit. And now we are going with the Death Guard with the Storm Bolter. Ooh.
Sorry, there's a death guard with a storm. What?
Yeah, he's the one that you guys have been blasting, and he's targeting you.
He's targeting me.
I'm right there.
I don't. I have the most armor out of all of us. Let me take it.
I have the storm shield.
You hit him with a crack grenade. Also,
I'm
they're
getting
Death
cracked.
Guard. They know how to fight.
Oh, fair.
They're not gonna just shoot at the guy with a storm shield. Until they do.
That death guard do fart though.
They do.
Okay, let's see here. So that is... Okay, that is gonna be 3 degrees of success on that.
Kidding me.
What is the damage on a Stormbolter there? Helicoprion? So I don't have to keep switching between books.
Sure. It is. I haven't looked up the errated version. I'm going off the non-errata version. 3d10 K2 plus 5. 3d10 K2 plus 5. Yeah, that would only be...
Would that be the total amount that I'd be rolling there? With 3 successes, or would that be each success?
Oh no. How many degrees of success?
3.
Was it fired on full auto?
Yeah.
Dylan, you know what's going on here.
Oh no.
You're gonna roll
I'm gonna
damage
get
6 times.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Well, let's see if it can get past me. 23,
1,
16,
2,
20.
3, 4, 5.
Those are not right, Derek. Those are not right.
I'm gonna be calculating them there. Okay, so
Okay.
keep 2. So 19 plus 16 plus 18 is 19 plus 16 is 35 plus 18 is 53. Plus...
You're gonna have to assign locations to each of those.
Oh boy.
So that means I'm probably going to resist all of it.
They do have
Come
pen
get some.
5.
Oh,
52
never
is a
mind.
body shot.
Okay, body 50. Okay, so we're talking. Let's do this one at a time so we don't like get it all jumbled. So 52. Yeah, body shot. And how much damage was that? 20.
From the first one is 19 plus 5. 24.
19 plus 5. Oh, you're rolling 3d10 and then dropping the lowest. Is that
Yeah.
how that works?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now I understand. Okay. So 19 plus 5, so 24 damage total. And pen on top of that?
Pen on a Stormbolter?
5.
5.
So 25, so... I'll take 9 from that first shot. Go down to 11.
If you took 9 from the first shot, then you'd be taking
Oh.
6 from the second shot. No, 4 from the second shot. 8.
Yeah, I have 21 armor on my body right now.
Yeah. So that is a critical wound, effectively.
Is it?
It'd be reducing him below his hit points, which would be a critical wound.
How many hit points do you have, buddy?
Or
20.
wounds. In the total amount of damage, wouldn't it?
Okay. I see what you're saying.
So your combat stims would be kicking in and would be keeping you alive at this point, which would be really good.
So how much damage am I taking total here?
You're gonna be really fucked.
Yeah, it would be putting you in the red, which would be the combat stims kicking in.
Gotcha. So I
you
don't need to keep track of how negative I am, or I feel like you can just. I feel like you'd instantly die if you reached a certain negative, though. If I remember
If you
that.
take more, then yeah. Good news
So I
is you're
took
not being
9,
targeted by the
so-
rest of the guys.
Right. Let's see. 16. Yeah, I'm just adding up all this damage real quick.
Go right ahead. It's totally fine.
I think every single one of these hits my torso.
It's the roll on the initial roll that determines hit location. And yeah, they would have all hit your torso.
Oh, they're all hitting my torso. Okay, yeah, that'll make
Yep.
things a lot easier. So that'll be 19. Body.
Unless I'm just bad at math, which I'm happy to be bad at math.
I am too, honestly. Okay, so I'm taking 8 from the first attack. I bet I miscalculated. So I'll go down to 12. So the rest of these are going to look a little different.
You're multiplying your toughness by 2, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have 11 armor and 50-something toughness, so that would put me at 21 on the body.
21 soak.
And I can't parry bullets, sadly.
I
You
can.
didn't take Storm Shield.
Nope. Let's see. So that'll be 7 on that second one. 18 plus. You said it's plus 5 on the damage. Jesus. So let's see. That'll be 2 plus 5. So I'll take 7 from that one. That would put me to 0, and I'm taking even more damage from there.
Oh no.
Let's see here.
This is gonna go real bad.
Scary
You
game.
can spend a
Scary.
fate. There are 2 floating fate points that you can use to reduce some woundage.
True.
Yep, to not die.
I would.
I think
only
that
suggest
last
not
one.
dying.
That last one. Yeah, that last one's probably going to be one of the worst I take. I'll reduce the first one I take by a D5, right? That's how much you reduce it by.
Believe so.
Okay.
True Grit that
Okay.
halves criticals after everything else, too. Thank you so much, Kane.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But that's
True Grit halves critical.
still.
Still taking a lot of damage here. So let me add 3, and I got 6. Okay. That last one's not going to be too bad. I think that last one might not even go through, so it's 9 plus 5, so 14, 5 pen. Yeah, that last one's not going through, thank God. So I got 2 more to calculate, so it'll be 14 plus 5, 19. So I'll take like... Sorry, doing some maths here. I'll take 3 from that one, which would put me to 0, which I can reduce. I'm going to reduce one of the worst ones, though, because...
You're gonna want to not take criticals. Let me just tell you.
Yeah, that's probably bad. Okay,
You're
so I'll
taking
reduce that
explosive
damage.
to the chest, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm on that. Table.
I am still at 3 wounds, and I need to calculate 1 more, and this is definitely going to be one I need to resist, because it'll be 18 plus 5, which is 23, and then 5 pen. 23 plus 5, so, and then 21, so I'll be taking 7 on that one, so unless I roll really good on this last fate die, which I'm going to spend from my own pool, I'm going to start taking criticals. If I roll a 5, I will be at 1 hit point.
Roll 5. Roll.
3.
Ah,
Wasn't meant to be.
consistent.
So let's see how much that puts me into critical. So resist 3 from the 7, so I'll just go to -1.
Okay.
So I'll be in
I've got
critical
that chart
territory.
open. Do you want me to read it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what the criticals do.
Tsugen is blown backwards D5 meters, takes 1 level of fatigue per meter traveled, and is prone when he lands.
Oh no.
D5 meters? That's not bad. I don't even need to be standing up to cast a fucking smite, baby.
You want to roll it or you want me to?
I want you to roll it. I don't want to roll it anymore.
There you go.
Okay.
Right? So you're going to
Okay.
take 2 levels of fatigue, you're going to travel about 7 feet away, and you will be prone.
Okay. Currently at 2 levels of fatigue, which means I just have a -10 to all my checks, I believe. I think that's what
I think
fatigue
so.
does.
I think so. Sounds right.
Hey,
the
Chase,
ghost!
what's up, buddy?
Josh,
Hey.
thank you for the raid,
doing, Josh?
buddy.
Howdy.
Welcome, Raiders.
There it is. Welcome,
yeah.
Raiders.
That's-
Thank you, guys.
It's never gonna get old.
I can't hear it, so I don't know how cool it is. until I
Oh, it's
watch the
very
VODs.
cool.
Hell yeah.
Josh, I'm looking forward to our Morkborg one-shot, which is somehow going to be more brutal than this game, yeah!
I don't fucking know, man. You just got ripped.
Wow. Even through 21 points of armor, I got ripped. So
Man.
I'm at 1 critical damage, I guess. Negatives, like critical damage is just your negatives, right? Like how far underneath your current.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they are additive, so it gets worse as you go.
That's fine.
I think your combat stims allow you to ignore certain impacts from crits.
They let you ignore the effects of crits.
Combat
Yeah.
stims plus blah, blah, blah. Pain suppressor. It can be
Yeah.
ignored critical effects for 1d10 rounds, and I have 6 of them.
So you can ignore that fatigue.
Alright, for how many rounds?
I don't know. Roll it.
I know.
Nice.
9 rounds. Nice. Okay, yeah, we're not even sweating the fatigue.
Very good. Okay.
Okay.
So this first Death Guard just comes striding out with this horrible, rotten Stormbolter, just waylays into you. The next comes out with an Astartes bolt pistol and a chainsword. He is going to be shooting at Helicoprion.
Damn it, I'm right fucking here.
You're getting the guy with the axe, don't worry.
Oh, good. Good.
I'm waiting on him.
Hey, Red, did you see the meme I dropped in chat?
No, let me double check.
You
Pretty
do not
good.
get hit at all.
I like it. I like not being hit. I'm a big fan.
Big fan of not getting hit. Oh, I have to see this.
You're welcome, Red.
Oh my god.
Vegetables, brother. That's beautiful.
Wait, is
It's
that
the balls, brother! The heavy balls!
Alright.
This is what happens when I'm left alone with Canva.
You're a marketing genius, I'm just saying.
I do okay.
I do okay.
Ooh, that
What's
is
up?
a narrow failure to hit you
On who?
on Mago.
Ah.
He
Remember, he
comes
can parry, too.
charging out with this huge fetid axe, and you just very deftly block it with your storm shield.
I forget. Can I parry if he misses, or is that only when he hits? Oh no, it's to negate a hit. Never mind. You're fine.
Yeah. You're fine? Oh, no.
I wish I could
I'm
parry
fine.
Um,
Well, if I smack back, I have a 75% chance of destroying his weapon.
Nice.
that's pretty good.
It has to hit though, sadly.
Yeah.
Okay, that is back to the players.
I'm gonna... Above table? I think we should let May go off the chain. What do you think, guys?
I do too. I would
Let me
like to
out.
get in a smite before I literally just get put down.
Come on, throw me in the ring, boys.
Would you be okay with mop-up, or do you want to throw your smite beforehand?
I
Because you've got AoE, and he's going to be going in single target.
do have AoE, but I am prone.
I mean,
And I
the
believe
smite's
it's a
AoE.
half action to stand up from prone. Right. Oh, yeah, I thought you were talking about my other ability. Yeah. Yeah, no, let Mego do what he wants. Let him go ham.
Alright, so there's a dude right in front of me.
Oh, Derek, did they take burn on their
Kane
turn?
is picking up on what I'm putting down. Chaos does use combi bolters. I also said that they came in on an Inquisitor ship. Go on.
Yeah.
What was your question, Sugan?
picked up the
Burn. Did they
Inquisitor.
take it?
I do not believe that hordes take burn. The Death Guard definitely will.
Okay, so that'll be 6 damage of burn, and they take a level of fatigue.
Okie dokie.
That's good.
So they have -10 to all of their rolls.
He is looking really fucking rough, dude. He is barely hanging on there.
Good. Fuck him. I'll kill him. Traitor trash.
Absolute filth. Cool. So you guys are just gonna let me go absolutely wild?
Yeah, go ape shit.
Cool.
Go crazy.
Half action. I'm going to cast Might of Heroes.
Oh, shit.
Go, big mode.
That's step one. That's step one. Let's see. I'm just looking up one thing. Okay. Once per combat, This is something I get from being a Blood Angel. Once per combat, a Battle Brother of the Blood Angels chapter may summon up a Blood Frenzy. While under the effects of this ability, the Battle Brother may reroll damage dice with melee weapons. In the case of melee weapons that inflict multiple dice of damage, all dice or none must be rerolled. In addition, such is the brutality of his attack that he scores Righteous Fury on a dice result of 9 or 10 rather than just 10. This ability lasts a number of rounds equal to the Battle Brother's rank divided by 2, rounding up.
Ooh.
So, unfortunately, I do not see... Is this just passive or is this something I have to activate? Yeah, I have to activate it.
Nope. Solo modes, if it doesn't have an action tag to it, they are freebies, buddy.
Oh, shit.
But if I do that, I lose all my parries, so...
Why is that?
Well, because I enter solo mode. I would exit... I have to exit squad mode.
Oh, shit, you're right.
So, I'm not gonna do that. But that just means that I can smack back. Even harder, and multiple times. So... Let's get this ability first off out of the way.
Smack 2, smack harder.
Electric Boogaloo.
Let me check something real quick, though, buddy.
Go right ahead.
Ooh,
You know,
that's
here's
an
this.
expensive one.
What is?
Did you look at your squad ability?
I haven't. No. Let me
Fury
double
of
check.
Sanguinus?
What page? What page is that on? Please.
That is Deathwatch Core Book, PDF 223.
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
need to crack open First Founding to see what mine is.
I have to go through and get all this bookmarked. Fury of Sanguinius. Free action. Nice. Sustained. No.
Cost 3 cohesion.
How much do we have left?
We have 4 left.
Okay.
I bring
So
8
this is-
cohesion to the party, buddy.
This is true. So this is a go big or go home move right here. Oh god, I get plus 10 to my weapon skill and strength and toughness. Guys, I'm sitting on 52 weapon skill plus 62 because I'm doing my shenanigans. I have hatred against chaos, so I'd be at 72 weapon skill.
What the hell?
It's nasty.
And I'd be at strength 50, which is going to be even higher because of mighty heroes. Yeah, damn it, I'm doing it.
And your toughness would go up, allowing you to
And my
tank with more
toughness.
heads.
Yeah, so mark off the cohesion. We're going big.
Gotcha.
Give it to him.
All right. So I'm gonna do an unfettered psychic test for Might of Heroes. I don't want to go full ham. So that's a 67. Which
Would you like to use one of those rerolls from chat to see if you can score a...
There's a bunch of them.
I succeed. No, I still succeed.
JJ gave every single one of us an extra reroll, if you scroll back.
That's true. However, I still
gonna
succeed
made it.
because my willpower is at 54. However, because I took a psychic focus, that gives me a plus 15. That gives me a plus 10 bonus. Wait.
I'm asking if you would like to try to roll lower for more degrees of success.
Oh, yeah, sure. In that case.
Uh-oh.
13. That's a
There you
success.
go.
Yo!
That's what we wanted.
So,
Let's see it, buddy.
Alright, so that's Might of Heroes. That means, let me pull that up now. I really need to get all these hyperlinked.
It's okay, man. Don't worry.
So that means that my strength is now... Oh, damn. It's I get a
Oh, no.
I get a plus. So I add a plus 15 bonus to my strength.
Ooh. That is
So
spicy.
I am now at strength 55.
Oh
however,
my
because
God.
of that other ability, I'm now at strength 65. So
Let's
just
go.
this is gonna Derek, this is gonna hurt you a hell of a lot more than it's gonna hurt me. This is nasty. Yeah,
I'm interrupting because this is important.
sure.
I'm not resisting D5 damage. I'm resisting D10 damage. So there's a chance I did not take crit at all during any
Reroll
of that.
those real quick.
Yeah, well, reroll the 3 that I did.
Cool. So I am now going to swing into that guy at weapon skill 72.
Ugh.
Yeah, Derek, I did not take crit.
No,
Fantastic.
Let's see, I don't think I took any damage at all now that I'm looking at it. So that's
Alright.
adding 4, 4, 5,
13.
13. Yeah, so I'm still at 13 hit points.
That's wonderful. So that was only half your health. That's fantastic. Okay.
Actually, I'll be at 12. I'll be at 12. Okay. Excellent. No crit. I'm not prone. We're gonna get in there in a second.
Fantastic.
All right.
I'm gonna join you, brother.
All right. So that's a hit.
There's still two
Now I
floating
need to do
ones.
Do you want to push your luck, try and get lower?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's a coin flip. Oh,
No,
fuck.
damn. Do I spend one of my fates?
Yes.
Yes.
You don't.
Yes. Yeah. Kill them all, brother.
What? Does the extra levels of success do anything for you?
Look, either way, you're gonna need to make a oppose. I need to make a opposed focus test right now because that's gonna deal. Okay, you know what's really happening right now. What's going on? So unbuffed, my force sword, my power force sword deals 1d10 plus 12 damage with 8 penetration. I am currently dealing 1d10 plus 13 damage with 8 penetration. I need to make a opposed focus test because reasons, just that. 23. That means I succeed. Is that 4 degrees of success?
That is 4 degrees of success.
Okay, so that means I'm going to. Okay, so I'm going to roll the regular damage first, and this will be taken as normal. But then the 4d10 plus 3 that I'm going to deal is going to ignore his armor and toughness entirely.
You didn't need to do it to him, but you did it to him.
No, I needed this.
You're carving this guy into the warp. Like, it's gonna be gone.
Give it to him.
Alright, so that is the amount of damage that my regular force sword deals, so you can ignore that with your insane unnatural toughness and armor. And then check one thing. I'm so excited. I want to make sure I'm doing this right.
He gets to do the thing.
I get to do the thing. Yep, for every degree of success, just 4d10 damage. Cool. So, roll 4d10. That's 23 damage that just ignores everything.
And that's in addition to your normal weapon damage, right?
Yeah, so pretty much, yeah.
So, wait, so you rolled a 9 on your,
On my attack, yes. That was just on my roll to hit.
Okay, you're replacing, so how many degrees of success would that be from your...
You have a
Would that be-
60 something weapon skill. 60 what?
62.
62.
That'd be
60.
5? Would that be 5 degrees of success? So 62 divided by... I'm sorry, that's 6. So you can replace your 2 with a 6 for your initial damage, so instead
Okay,
of
so-
doing 14, you'll do 18.
Nice.
Yikes. Wow. That's rude.
Hey, baby.
You kill this
I
guy.
got one.
Nice.
You don't say.
How do you kill this guy?
I imagine that he's about to start proselytizing about the worship of Nurgle, about the glory of the dark gods, about how the runist powers have blessed him, and I just like uppercut slash him clean in half, up the torso, groin to throat.
He splits in half, and a horrible stench overtakes you. The Horde, seeing one of these horrible Space Marine Death Guard before them slain, falter for but a moment.
I gaze out to them and go, "Does your heathen god protect you from me?"
They look to the dead Space Marine, the Death Guard around them, look down.
No matter. They die all the same.
With that, I'm ready.
So fucking badass.
Sick.
I got
That's my turn. That's
I
all.
got a meme in chat for you there, Dylan.
Oh, I gotta see this.
No, Lord.
Oh man.
Oh, I love that so
That's brilliant.
Oh, that's good.
All right. Since I'm standing and I did not take critical damage because of an oversight, because sorry, Dark Heresy is D5 resisted damage. This game's D10 resisted damage. So
We're starting. We're just better.
I just wanted. I went and checked. I was like, okay. So I'm still in 15. So
Better fate points.
charge a full action or a half action?
Also, I think Natalie gave a couple of fate points earlier as well. Charge is a full action.
I think we've already burned through those fate points from Natalie earlier.
Yeah, I
That
have
might be
burned
fair.
through them just surviving that storm bolter.
That might be fair.
I believe charging is a full action. That's going to be on page 238 of the PDF. It is full. You have to move at least 4 meters. Gives you +10 to your weapon skill when you do so. And you get to make a single melee attack.
Oh, sick!
bad.
I could have hit with 72.
That would have been even another degree of success.
Jeez.
Okay, so I want to get within range of this horde so I can cause it to start burning more. Oh yeah, okay. Think of what I can do here. It's either I just smite and just AoE the shit out of them, or I just like get in there and start meleeing shit. But I have like a +25 to invocation tests. So I'm thinking I should just smite.
You do still have a flame pistol, right? Or do you not have that anymore?
I guess I have the hand flamer because the requisition points that it costs are just negligible. I think it's like 10 or 15, and I can just.
Well, that's the special thing that you took for your chapter. What's it called, right? The thing that you get for your chapter.
Chapter
I think
trappings?
so.
Not the
I
chapter
think so,
trapping. It's a special salamander thing.
I'm not sure. I'd have to double check, but regardless, I'll just count it as requisition because it's no big deal either way.
Oh, Natalie
So
says
the
more
half
gets
action-
rerolls. 2 of them. Thank you.
More
Heroic.
gets.
More rerolls. Thank
I
you.
could charge in and start hitting people with my stave, but I'm not going to do anything like super badass like Dylan did. I'd mostly just be doing AoE. How many Death Guard Marines are actually left?
2. One of them is critically wounded. One of them has taken no damage.
Okay, so there is 2 Stank Marines left. One's taking no damage. I feel like I should deal with that guy.
Yeah. He's got a chain pistol a chain sword and a bolt pistol.
A chain pistol? That's terrifying.
Right.
We can just say a chain bayonet pistol.
That's cool. That's very Gears of War of you. So Heat of the Furnace is a half action. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get in there. Stone Squad. Yeah, okay, so here's what I'll do. I'll use a half action to Heat of the Forge. So I'm within... Actually, no, I'm thinking about it. So it'd be half action to Heat of the Forge, and I'm within 15 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want any of my brothers to accidentally take fatigue, because that would be upsetting.
I would say that you
I
can
think my-
position yourself to where, I mean, Helicoprion is still back. Mago is off kind of like engaging in the center. You could go off to the side and get the other one.
That's true.
Yeah, the only one that I was engaged with is now dead.
In 2 pieces on the ground.
What I could do is just charge this turn and hit the undamaged Marine. I'm probably not going to do any actual damage to him, but getting into the melee with him is relevant, so he's not going to be shooting me as easy. Yeah, I'll charge. So I'll move the 15, get into engagement range with him, and I'm going to make an attack with my force stave. Okay.
The damaged Marine or the undamaged Marine?
Undamaged.
Okay.
Okay. So this will be a +10 modifier from the charge, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Boop.
Oh. Natalie gave you all a reroll again.
That's true. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. So what did I need on that?
A
I
62.
didn't need. Yeah, I didn't need much, and I still didn't get it. Okay, we'll try again.
Ouch.
We'll try the reroll.
There
That's
we go.
much better. Nice. Okay, so that's gonna be. Damage isn't super good on this staff, so I'm probably not gonna do that much. The idea was I just wanted to get in range. So. Oh,
Righteous
never
Fury.
mind.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Okay, so that's 30 damage. Is that a fury?
That is a Righteous
That
Fury,
is?
yeah. Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
more damage.
Hell yeah. I haven't gotten a Righteous Fury yet, so I'm not sure how these
Nice.
work.
Roll extra damage. Roll to confirm the hit, actually.
No, you don't have to roll to confirm. Kane told us that.
Not
Space
for
Marine
not for
only
training.
Space Marines.
Only against Xenos.
Oh, only against Xenos. You're right. Thank you.
If any is a natural, so chance, blah, blah, blah. It calls for a second attack roll that is identical, all modifiers included. Second attack hits me additional. Okay, yeah, just 2 hit. I'm assuming I still get my +10 modifier from the charge.
Yeah, it's the same
all the
exact
same.
roll.
That hits.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright, so roll damage again.
Damage.
Nice.
All right.
So let me
So
double
that is
read
going to be
that.
24 plus 30, so 54 damage minus his armor and toughness, which is 25.
Hell yeah.
That is a significant wound. You strike him from full
Nice.
health down to a third. Less than
I
a
didn't
third.
expect to hit that hard. I forgot about the unnatural strike bonus. That's disgusting.
Yeah, what does it look like when you charge into him, dude?
Okay, Vulcan just like considering his options here after getting like harried by a
Vulcan?
Stormbolter, and then he just says, "Fuck it."
I'm sorry, whom?
Vulcan is.
Vulcan. Oh, I'm not. The Primarch surges within me. Sorry, Sugan. Mixing my words up lately. Sugan is like considering his options after getting harried by the Stormbolter fire, and then he just says, "Fuck it," because he's inspired by Mago literally just running in and talking about his Primarch, and Vulcan just starts sprinting in with his staff, and he has his
You did it
staff in
again.
both hands. I said Vulcan again? What is wrong with me, dude? I'm out of it today. Okay, Sugan charges in.
The Blood Angels are the ones that think they're their Primarch.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
confused.
I should be playing a fucking... Anyway, okay, so he charges in. He's gonna swing, have his staff over his arms, and he really doesn't expect to be doing this much damage with this force staff, because it's not a power weapon by any stretch of the imagination. And he just yells, "For the Forge Fire!" And he like strikes him down and like hits him as hard as he possibly can and just devastates this poor motherfucker.
We see his armor splinter and crack as fire wreathing your blow strikes into him, and he gets like knocked back on one foot before he wildly swings out with a chainsword to try and get back from you.
Yes. Okay. This is what I was excited for, because I'm going to use Iron Arm, I believe is what it's called.
Helicoprion gets to go first before he actually gets to resolve that attack.
Before he gets to actually attack. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, what are we looking at? Do we have Horde or Solo still rocking?
We're still in we're still in squad mode.
Yeah,
but
so
are
there
we
is,
confident still Horde,
there's two Death Guard members left. They are both wounded, and there is still a Horde, magnitude 19.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of this Marine.
19?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see. I'm double checking to see if there's any cool toys I can play with real quick.
You have so many cool toys.
Yeah, you are the
You
guy.
walked into that armory with a purpose, with a plan, and you walked like a lethal killing machine.
I'm a tactical marine. It's what I do.
You're very scary.
I don't think I've got anything other than just. Yeah, we're just gonna full send. So Helicoprion will sight down on this horde. This horde is like cultists or
Yes.
like,
Chaos
weenie
cultists.
Marine cultists. Watching Mago and Sugen absolutely Ginsu blade slap chop some of these Marines. The banner of Kill Team Last Bastion kind of blasting in the remnants of air that's like leaking out from where the boarding pods broke through. He's just gonna one hand the Stormbolter, aim it down the hallway, and without a word, without a single flinch or hesitation, we're just going to full send a full auto blast from the Stormbolter down the hallway at the Chaos Cultists.
Hordebreaker.
So yeah, I am the Hordebreaker. So we're going to go over here to my weapons. We're going to go over here to.
Damn, that's cool. We got a Hordebreaker and we have a Beast Slayer.
That's fucking sick.
Oh, by the way, I goofed. Not in a we need to rewind kind of way. I wasn't calculating unnatural strength.
Oh. So it would have been even more.
My actual, like, my unmodified bonus is plus, for my Force Sword is a D10 plus 18.
Yo!
Good God. Okay.
And Might of Heroes pushes that higher. Please and thank you.
Oh.
This game's so crunchy. Alright, so please unleash
Yeah, there's so many fucking rules.
unleash the fury of the Lost Primarch.
Alright. I don't think I'm forgetting anything here. We got a plus 20 from full auto fire. I don't have a red dot. I'm not aiming. I'm just rolling underneath my weapon skill, which is a nice fat 5-0. Blah, 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 blah. What do fate points? While I'm thinking about
You're
it,
doing a full action attack, right? It's okay. I get. Yeah, I had to do the math. What do fate points do? Is what you were asking?
Yeah, I just want to know where that's at. Red, if you can tell me the page number later.
Fate points, yeah. Let me see here. I just had them pulled up. Fate.
All right.
You are going to
That
find...
is 6 degrees on the hit.
God
Well, sorry,
damn.
3 degrees, which is 6 hits. So
204 for fate. If you wanted to add plus 10 to it before you rolled, that would be a use of a fate point.
Then I probably would have done that. Yeah. Will you allow me to retroactively do that?
Yeah, of course.
We's learning.
That pushes me to max on the Stormbolter. That's damage 8 times.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on, let me
Hell
do
yeah.
my math here real quick. Because I've literally got to pull this up from where I did it last time. Because my shit gets complex when it's with hordes. So devastating is an extra 1. Death from above is an extra 1 on a hit. Explosive is 1 per
10 damage,
one
right?
extra.
Oh, it's just one extra flat. Okay.
Yeah. Magnitude is reduced by 1 automatically from Death is Joy. Then we're going to reduce the magnitude by another 8 because of devastating on the gun.
Jesus
And
Christ.
Another 1 because it's an explosive weapon. So that's 9 right off the rip. And then yeah, and then we're going to roll damage. So, pardon me while I roll damage 8 times.
So it begins.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna add this up real quick.
Righteous Fury.
Righteous Fury does not trigger on hordes, unfortunately.
Ah, unfortunate.
There you go.
That's all your damage?
That's 8.
That is 145 damage
With pen 5.
with pen 5.
That was
Dash.
that horde was at magnitude 19, was it not?
It is
What?
now at magnitude 0. You're just paint us a picture, please, Soul.
So yeah, Mago and Sugin are facing off against the Marines. I'm kind of a little bit further back as I did my bolter charge, but not really looking to get in melee. And just see the cultists gambling around. The storm bolter comes up and completely callously, he just depresses the trigger as he kind of looks over his shoulder at them. And before the full auto burst is finished, his attention is already swiveling back to the actual fight, and he just lowers the bolter as bodies just drop to the ground.
Fly into chunks and eventually hit the ground, hitting the wall,
Fair.
and ceiling, in Death Guard, and probably your friends. You have annihilated the horde. There is nothing left of them remaining.
I just imagine there's some chapter surf somewhere that's just like, I gotta go get the big bucket.
Viscera cleanup detail from Warhammer 40k.
No, it's brother, get the mop. The heavy
The
mop.
heavy mop.
Brother, fetch the mop. The heavy mop.
I can do that.
You can just flamer it away. You can like burn flame it.
True.
Very good turn, Helicoprion.
I'm good. I am good at hordes. I built my character to do that.
We've all had fucking rad
Oh,
turns.
I want to just add one more thing to this, just to add the icing on the cake. Because of my armor's history, I can do a half move as I fire a full auto weapon. So as the storm bolter empties its like dozens of rounds down there and it drops to my side, Helicoprion just moves forward towards the fucking Chaos Marines. Just makes eye contact through the helmet as the storm bolter drops. Just starts walking towards him. Like, all right, now that that's done, let's see what's going on here.
Hell yeah. Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that is the Plague Marine's turn. They are going to, well, the one with the Storm Bolter is going to try to unleash his fire upon Mago. He's seeing the way that the battle is going. That's success with... That is a success. That is just a flat success.
I think I need to check out my storm shield,
Go right ahead, buddy.
because I'm pretty sure that means that I can possibly negate that.
If I'm not mistaken, I think the storm shield is rolled before the hit.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't know.
Oh, in that case.
I gotta check though because I'm not 100% on it. Unless Kane's in chat, Kane would know.
Kane would know.
All hail Kane.
What an
All hail
absolute
Kane.
bomb. Absolute unit. Let's see.
It's
a character may only
ambiguous.
benefit.
When they are attacked, you roll a d100.
Well,
So
we
that
already
would
know
be before. It'd be when. So it'd be like this happens and then this resolves.
Yeah, so it's
That's
just,
fine. We didn't know. You can do it.
I mean, either way, like we already know what happens if this messes up.
If you
So.
fail, yeah.
Yep, doesn't hit.
Yeah, you are faster than he is. And
I need to get me one of them.
as he lazily swings his storm bolter around and starts laying into you, you just raise your storm shield where we can see the explosive rounds just pew, 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 bouncing off into the walls and the ground. Red liked that noise. I saw it on his face.
Red like me likey.
He likes the pew pew.
I'm easy to
Indeed.
please, dude. You can make a funny like noise or like dangle some keys in front of my face, and I'll laugh and clap my feet together.
On that note, I played a warlock not too long ago in D&D, and the verbal component for my Eldritch Blast was literally pew pew pew.
Cowboy warlock.
No, like I was a tiefling cowboy warlock. My personality was hot and pew pew.
Somebody ring the dankster. Pew, pew. That's so fucking good. Hit me with melee, Derek. Hit me.
What does this take to use? What does a grenade take to use?
Patience. Discipline.
The might of the Emperor.
So I think it counts as thrown, but I think it's just a standard attack.
Yeah, I think it is.
Because under attack descriptions, there's nothing that's like throw.
Hang on, I can find it. I've looked it up before, but I've forgotten it off the top of my head. But I know roughly where it is.
Grenades do not scare me.
I can eat glass. It does not hurt me. Throwing grenade requires no special training or talents and is resolved using a BS test, including any modifiers such as range. On a miss, the thrown grenade goes in a random direction. See the scatter diagram, page 248. When a grenade jams, we will get to that.
You know what? Nah. Give me an agility test, actually. Sugan.
Hoomst.
Oh.
This would make far
Very
more
well.
sense as to what's about to happen. I'm assuming you're probably going to be using your reaction.
I rolled exactly 43.
That is a success. Which is good, because he pulls out a blight grenade.
I do not want to get fucking stanked on, dude.
He sees you coming, you hit him with your chainsword, or with your, with your power stave. He has his chainsword, he contemplates for a moment, and then he just starts laughing this sickly gurgle, where he reaches down, pulls off a shrunken head, sets the procs, and in the nick of time, you... what does it look like when you see this happening and you get out of the way?
Are you gonna Dark Souls roll?
No, that would be cool. No, my first thought was he like popped his head into his power armor like a turtle, but no, he's not doing that. So he's gonna... I think his reaction would just be to like completely turn his arm in front of his head, like scoot backwards, just like push himself with his front foot and fall on his back foot like a proper fencer would.
The area where you were just standing completely immolates in this toxoplasm, just complete, disgusting, horrific warp sickness localized in a space in reality that momentarily blips out, and you can hear the hideous laughter for just a second of a dark god. Go ahead and give me a willpower test, please.
Wow, willpower, lovely. Let's see. Double checking. I believe I get extra to willpower tests.
You should, because you're a psyker. And you have a psychic code.
Those are only for manifesting.
Got it.
So indication. Just double checking. No, I guess I'm just making a straight up willpower. Yep, that's a success. Thank God, I'm rolling good right now.
Through this fraction, you make out a shape of perhaps what is to come, Sugan. Some far-flung battle on a distant plague world. You see your comrades, including Daxon and Bucephalix, fighting off hordes of teeming masses, and just as you are overrun the vision ends. There is no Plague Marine standing in place anymore. He gone.
Yeah, he got blorked. His soul put it.
It is the party's turn. There is one Plague Marine left, and he is not in the business of surrendering. He looks to the explosion to the side of him, looks to you, and says,
We will win one day. Perhaps not yet, but the servants of the Corpse Emperor shall grovel for the gifts of our grandfather. And we shall tell them no.
he's
I wanna
looking like he's just
smite
gonna, like, on his next turn.
I say Dylan and I smite him at the same time. Let me talk about. Let's smite him.
Let's get
Yeah,
everybody
we'll do
laying
smite.
into him.
Just two
Yeah, we-
bros smiting hoes together.
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
Invocation, baby. I'm gonna fucking tear this guy a new one, and then make a new one to tear him a new one.
Okay, tell you
Please
what.
don't.
You smite.
Please don't.
You smite. Then I'll run in and smack him.
Yes, I'm gonna push this just for fun. No, I'm kidding.
See, now you're gonna turn yourself into your own butthole, and it's gonna be weird.
Okay.
Takes off helmet. You see, asshole. Do you still love me, brothers?
Would you love me if I was a worm?
Would you love me if I was a warp phenomenon?
No.
Okay, that's fair. So this is willpower plus a bunch of modifiers. Let me roll here. So we're looking at a plus 10 from the focus, because it's not plural. Plus 5 from the hood, and plus 15 from the, so plus 30 to this. So I'm looking at a willpower test of 84.
Nice.
Okay. Yep. Me and 40. I'm just doing a regular smite. Is that, or are those doubles? Okay, no, we're good. Okay, so we're just doing a regular ass smite. Which will be 3d10. Plus pen of 3. 14.
Okay, Dylan.
Cool. I'm gonna walk up to him. I have to use my half action to sustain Might of Heroes, but doesn't matter. Just gonna smack him.
Smack.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
That is many degrees of success.
That is many degrees. What is your weapon skill, real quick, so we can see?
Against this guy, it is 62.
62 divided by 13. We're looking at 4 degrees of success.
Nice. And I'm going to do my free channel into him. So this is going to be 1d10. No, I have to do my... Okay, so this is going to be 1d10 plus 18. And that is... Oh,
Aw.
Replace the one with a 4, because your degrees of success.
that's true. So that'll be
22.
22 with pen 8, mistaken. And I need to make a focus test, which is just this.
A
That's
3.
70. So is that going to be 7d10 then?
Yeah.
that ignores armor and toughness?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I want to get me a power
Wait a
sword
minute.
now. I'm
Wait a
jealous.
minute. No. I apologize. That's not correct. That's 8 degrees of success.
Oh my god.
Because it's a focus test, which is plus 10, and I put another plus 5 into my willpower. So, yeah, that's gonna be 8d10.
Holy shit.
You didn't need to do them like
Is
this,
there a
but you
limit
did.
on that based on your psi?
What's this called? I can look it
No,
up.
it's in the forced weapon ability. It's on I know what page
I'm
this is
getting
on.
Power weapons.
It's not linked to the actual weapon. It's like on the description of.
It's called
those
power
weapons.
field.
No, this is happening because it's a force weapon.
Really?
Yeah. So if you go to force weapon, it's the last. It's on page 155. It's the last paragraph in the force weapon section.
I didn't know I could do that. I would have done that earlier when I smacked the shit out of that.
When a psyker damages an opponent, he may has a free action channel, blah blah blah, focus power using opposed willpower. For each degree of success, you deal an additional 1d10.
Damn it! I would have done that.
Here it comes.
Now I'm learning.
There you go.
Here,
51.
you want to lay into this guy too?
Not worth my time.
Not even worth it.
Sugan and Mago, please paint us a picture.
You started. I'll finish.
My smite wasn't incredibly powerful, but I'm just kind of warming up the warp for you over there, just so like everything is nice and malleable, so you can just carve right through it, like one of those 1,000-degree knife videos.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's kind of like pushed back and kind of like off balance when I go in to make my attack, and just in a single solid motion, just this long overhead cut, like head completely split in half, just right down the middle.
The Plague Marine falls, and you are left alone in an empty hall that looks a bit more like a carnal house at this point. Between the broken massed bodies of the Horde, the 3 slain Death Guard, there is only you remaining.
There's only war, you mean?